Let's just get into this. Okay, first one is V, Dom, Sunny, Spec, Mega, Fenny.
What does Non-Soul even, like, will I know who Non-Soul is when I see him?
Everyone else,
No.
shut the hell up now.
No, you will not.
He's described as short hair fixer, and there's like...
Oh god.
You'll recognize
I
the
know.
short hair fixer among the fixer, don't worry.
He's got a bandage by his mouth, that should help.
Okay, so it should just start with Virgie. We'll just go on. Alright. Oh, who's talking?
Much, dear boss. Man, I'm jealous.
I think...
I don't think that's Verge.
I don't think that's Verge. I don't think that's Verge
me.
talking.
That's Denver.
Damn it! The first time I missed it.
Oh, we're
Start
so
recording
professional.
anew, or do I just go?
No, we're just gonna go.
Do I just go?
Yeah, just go.
Privileged much, dear boss? Man, I'm jealous. On this fine afternoon, a certain someone gets to leave early, while the rest of us have to deal with all the nibbles of busy work.
What's your problem?
Where do you think you're chucking that paper, eh?
Ow! Come on, big guy. It ain't fair to throw it right back at me.
We've got to
This
let
is Non-Soul who needs to talk now.
That's me.
I just realized that's him. I was getting there. We gotta let this one slide. Our operator has kids waiting for him.
Unlike you, Davey, no one is waiting at your place.
Oh, but of course there are. Why wouldn't there? My lovely little babies.
People usually don't treat tinted glasses as their children.
You don't know what's up. You know, I clean them spotless every night, and...
Yeah, I get the message. I'll cover for you if all you ever happen to be busy, so you can stop complaining.
Gee, makes it sound like we're harping at you. No sweat, dear boss. Just grab the goodies for the kids. I don't know who this...
I don't know who's talking.
Wait.
This is one of the three.
Someone just talk.
Fuck it.
It's the previous guy.
I'll take it. Right, wait a hot sec. Come here for a second before you go.
What is this now?
1, 2, 3. Surprise!
Yay!
Where were we?
What's
Oh,
all
shit,
this?
sorry.
Presents from us. Take 'em with joy.
They will be delighted to have a visit from Santa.
I figured beards wouldn't suit you, so I prepared firecrackers instead.
Thought it'd be cool for our boss to do something like this for one.
I get the other stuff, but why an apple?
It's for wishing folks a peaceful night, more or less.
I think I should have the last one here, so the other...
I'll assume it's fucking bandage guy again. Ain't anything like that, so just take... Oh, wait. This is Mega first. This is Mega first. Mega, go!
Okay. I've never heard anything. I never heard that apples meant such a thing. Did you make it up just now?
Ain't anything like
Ain't
that.
anything like that, so just take it. It was tradition to gift apples on the eve back in District 8. Now, enough questions. Long-missed bonding between workmates is nice and all, but Santa has places to be, so we'd better let him off.
Bandage.
I actually have no fucking idea who's talking here.
Bandage. Not
It's
so.
bandage guy.
It's getting dark, so take care on the way there. Tell the kiddos I said hello.
It's quiet. Normally getting to this part of the road makes me relieved, but right now I'm overcome with unease.
we all need to scream here to provide backing?
Should we be voicing all these noises?
Ah,
We don't talk about this.
anyway, it's
Oh,
yeah.
fucking shit! Ah! What is happening?
Boom, pal, slash.
Mr. Greg Bra MP3.
What now? Just what is your business? Was this your job? Who then? Who gave you the order? Yori. I thought you perished in that library?
Don't ask me. The world is full of curious happening after all. Just like how you've lost the little one, and like how I coincidentally happened to need to that child.
What does that monster have to do with your search for your son?
All pieces have their place. Not like that's of your concern, though.
So you knew it stood on the sidelines. How typical. And now you've dragged me into your little game.
Well, it's a shame about those children. Would you agree, no? Red gaze. That's me or that visuals?
Yeah, I think that's still you.
That's one less pretense to you to wear.
Epic battles.
Yeah, should we be voicing that stuff? I don't know. But Yori basically just slapped Virgie's butt. Yeah, voicing this would be a headache, but I don't. It's kind of awkward.
Here we can
Come
find
now.
some stock sounds to slap under it.
Oh, are we editing this
Come
now?
now, Junior. You know there is no point dragging this out.
And that's the end of chapter 1.
Amazing.
Chapter 2, we need Ada, V, Sunny, Dom, Megan, Spec.
I'm here, don't.
I sure do love ambiguous dialogue.
It's my favorite, bro.
I think
This-
this one.
I think this is
is
Ada.
disregarded.
Because it is in order of appearance, so I think
Ada.
this is Ada, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one calling him Mister like that.
Mister! Are you alright? You suddenly went quiet. It was a bit worrying. Oi, who's gonna say the dots?
I grunted, but it didn't pick up.
Hey boss, you do recognize that person, yeah? You haven't forgotten who we are? I'm starting to wonder if you remember how you got here in the first place.
Don't be so mean to him.
Looks to me his mind's just someplace else, eh?
You are okay, right?
It's nothing to worry about. I was just occupied with a thought for a moment.
Did I... Were you reminded of the orphanage?
No.
So, what was your name again, Buckaroo?
It's Garnet.
You seem too drunk to be talking, so keep out for a sec, will ya? You get scared the
Hey, what frick, big guy? I was talking to him fast. I have no idea what kind of accent I'm giving Denver.
Hey, that's a pretty name. Putting that aside, you're green as a sprout. How old are you?
I turned 20 not too long ago.
Dude, leapt into this biz just yesterday?
Been that long, has it?
Yep, all grown up now. Look here, I'm a full-fledged fixture just like you. Wait, am I supposed to go to the bottom left one too?
Yeah.
I can't tell manga stuff.
I think
Yeah,
we're going
yeah.
left to right, I think.
Yeah, that's.
You have no idea how much respect I have for you. You always did your best to keep us from harm. So now
Let me guess. I want to be a big, strong, powerful caller just like you, Virgilius. Right?
let's not get hasty. No way I'm expecting that much.
You know,
You know-
they say you should dream big. Dream big.
I have a long way to go before I can reach that level. I don't even have any specialties, unlike him. Wait, this is okay. I thought it was the other girl. Still, if I want to find those who destroyed the orphanage and make them pay for what they done, got to climb to your league, right?
Does it seem like,
Seem like the
best
best idea.
to me?
I'm pretty sure this points to me.
Our boss isn't out for blood about it either.
It's all in the past now. Oh wait, that's Vert. Shit.
Virgilius, yes.
It's all in the past now. Some
We are
things
killing this.
are better left behind and forgotten.
So, while on the topic of the orphanage, do you remember Lapis?
Why do you sound older than Virgilius?
Lapis. Sure I do.
Then you must know she and I were good friends too, right? She promised to meet again, telling me where to go in private. Would you like to join me, sir? This is Virgilius.
To see her in person?
Yeah. All Lapis talked about was you, Virgilius, sir. And she never usually opened up to anyone but me. I'm sure she'd love a reunion with you. Maybe she wants you to show you that she's back in good spirits and keeping on. Like me.
No thanks. You can go on your own. There's no good reason for me to meet them in person anymore at this point.
So...
We just got a ping.
Hi.
The wood's kind of tight. Here's kind of tight. So, how about we go for one more round?
An older grilled drumstick for me. And I am gonna go with this pure sand liquor.
I'd like a glass of Hirazake.
Same views as Nancy. Ask him to put a small fin for mine, and ask this and that.
Let's done so again.
Oh, fuck. Please don't order more than you can eat, Miss Rinako. Wait, Rikako? Fuck.
Why the long face, buckaroo? Reunion should be happier. Just drink away all your worries for tonight, okay?
Pass over a cool glass of milk, bartender.
That's good.
I don't know who that is. Oh, it is that, okay.
sir.
Arnott's calling him.
I'm supposed to say, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What's going on? Sorry to bother you so late at night. I went out to meet Lapis and I don't know how to. You see,
Calm down and speak slowly.
okay. I had gone to see Lapis, but something just doesn't feel right about that place. There were suspicious-looking sculptures inside. The people look like syndicate members. There was also someone who looked like an officer of the ring. I remember hearing about it at the Seven Association's orientation seminar. I think that ring was supposed to represent a pretty high position on that finger too.
How many coils does the ring have?
About 3, I think.
The maestro of the ring is over there?
Sir, something's definitely wrong there. I can feel it. What should I do?
Womp. Chapter 3 is Mega, Ada, Cyro, and D7.
Okay. Something was off about that place.
What gave you the impression?
It looked like a school more than anything.
Perhaps she decided to pursue higher education?
That can't be. I definitely heard Lapis got a job at a fruit harvesting company. She never was a fan of studying. And I didn't see a single fruit there, let alone an orchard. Well, I guess there was some crates, but a whole bunch was rotten. Anyways, that place is weird. It seemed like there were classrooms, but it didn't feel like a regular school. People looked inside like syndicate members. I mean, students don't usually carry weapons to class. Though, it might be different at some schools.
Where are you right now?
I ran away from there. Sorry, sir.
No, don't sweat it. Knowing when to stay out of dangerous business is a valuable skill.
What should I do, mister? You didn't think something bad happened to Lapis, right? I really hope not. I got to help her. But even if I appeal to the Zwei, they won't come right away, will they? Mister, can you help me out? Just once?
There's nothing I can do to help.
But sir, I'm not sure what to do on my own. I beg you.
Head back home for now. We'll talk some more tomorrow.
Really? Can I count on you to call me then?
Nothing promised.
I'll be waiting for your call. Thank you, sir. I wasn't much help in the orphanage incident half a year ago, but this time will be different.
He's still as impatient as he was 10 years ago.
Mister, you really showed up. Thank you for coming.
No need for greetings. Is this the building?
Yeah, I never got far in though.
Figures resembling works of art, huh?
It's fishy. Something's up for sure.
I'll deal with whatever is inside. You can wait here.
Yeah? Sorry, I'm dealing with something right now. Huh? Don't be absurd. I only asked you to help me out with this. I can't let you go there in there alone. You didn't raise me up to be a coward, right, sir?
Never really trained you in general.
That's not the point. I've done my practice. I want you to have faith in me. I promise not to be dead weight at the very least.
Then I'll leave you to deal with your own share of it.
Sir!
There are chambers that look just like classrooms.
Yeah. It's like they're giving lessons or something.
The ring. They only trust what they see. Might be too late. Typical.
It seems we're now that we're inside. For a school, it's completely missing students.
No, this is not an ordinary school. It's an art gallery hosted by the ring. In that case, there could be docents looking around.
Does that mean Lapis is involved with them?
Most likely.
Mister, she's gonna be fine, right? I hope we'll find her here.
They're who I saw yesterday.
Wait, oh. Whose line is this?
That
It's me,
D7
I
just
think.
did it.
Oh, is it Cypro?
No,
It's
no,
like-
it's not me. It's
no,
like
no, that's D7.
behind
Cyber's
the-
next.
They're who I saw yesterday.
Hell? Hey, I
Uh-oh.
just. What are they up to? Maybe telling them leads to something useful?
We can ask the one spying on us for directions.
Sorry? They weren't normal exhibits.
Oh wait, I'm blind. Oops. We're both busy, so let's get over with this quickly.
They weren't normal exhibits. I don't know what your business is, but I ask that you give your cooperation, sir or madam. Somebody say the girl. Pardon? What was that? Oh, wait, what's going on over there? Oh, fuck me! That's the wrong.
Is that me? I guess that's me.
I don't think it matters who that is. Just do it.
Oh, what's going on over there?
Can somebody say the lines for the wolf guy?
That's Cybro. We know it's Cybro.
Did I make a blunder?
Let's talk is usually better against your enemies.
Okay. Fuck me, I said it too early. Hold on, this
Hey,
thing's
hey,
kind of
chill out.
stuck.
Swish, clank, swish.
Skid. Thrust and flop. Virgilius, sir! Oh.
Oh shoot, who's this?
I think that's me originally. Isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that is me.
Yeah, I think this is you. Yeah, I think it's you.
Yeah. Just look at that. You two are totally hilarious. Would it kill you to kill or what? And you, exhibits. What are you guys to move? Aren't you afraid of being scolded? I know I'm getting off scot-free.
His name is freaking Pablo.
Bro,
Like the road?
that's not the Pablo.
Why?
That's not the Pablo.
That's
I'm
not
telling
a
you
Pablo,
something.
bro.
Wait, there's no bunny guy.
The bunny guy was in there.
the guy that was like speaking at the beginning should have been you.
That
Yeah,
was like,
that bunny guy from the first. It should have been you. Yeah. All right, 4 D7 Mega Ada Anush and Cybro.
You guys would have been in serious trouble if it was someone else that spotted you. Not that I'm mad though. They were my favorites anyway.
Doesn't.
You see? Deconstruction is where art begins. And this is a bit too plain. Wouldn't you agree? Whoops! Don't let Jimson know that I said that, okay? He liked the musicians of Bremen.
Playing.
Aren't you the one who started vandalizing the items? Whatever. We're done. We didn't kill anyone. Come on, bringing in those pieces is a lot of work.
I think the first was my line.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Whatever we've done, we didn't kill anyone.
Come on. Bringing in those pieces is a lot of work, and you aren't even trying to act sorry.
What? In? Who's saying the Ubu? Huh? Did Lapis also? Is this still Garnet?
Yeah, this is young Garnet and young Lapis.
This is too bitter. Why did anyone ever eat this?
You asked for one.
I mean, you always keep candy in your mouth, so, well, I thought it must be tasty.
You're so clueless. Garnet, the sweeter things are, the sooner they'll melt. Bitter candy I can preserve and suck away, little by little.
Really?
When I grow up, I'm gonna try all the flavors in the world.
Lapis. Please, hold on. I'll have you untied in a jiffy. Now, where did I put my knife?
Garnet. Don't bother.
But this is too cruel. How can such a thing...
What's he doing? Hey, kiddo. Seems you're very tenderfoot in this biz. Am I wrong?
Just hold still for a sec. I've almost got this.
That makes things odd, though. Look here, you just barely got your license signed. So how did total tyro like you team up with this monster of a man?
All done now. You're... Who's this?
oh, me. Why? Why did you have to get in my way?
I am sorry.
You ruined everything. All I had left, all I needed was tonight test.
Those eyes have clouded over.
No, please. Miss Pablo,
Until your pupils relax, there won't be anything inside.
Lies.
What is she? Crack, snap, pop.
Snap, crackle, pop.
So this is what a barbadeer meant by that.
Oh?
We won't find Lapis here. Let's head back.
Reflect me. Keep me in your gaze. I have seen drops of blood were running down your window. Seen I have, when the time arrives, clutch me in your gaze once more.
We love the ring so much. Alright, chapter 5. Oh, this is a lot of people. Sunny, Ada, Spec, V. So, whoever's first is the first one speaking, by the way. Don,
We have
Pyro, Moron.
We have the whole squad with this one.
Yeah, we got like the whole squad on this one.
Gang's all here.
Where's Roland?
Okay. Roland isn't for until
Dead.
later, bro.
Yeah, but I'm
Wait!
Someone say
Roland's
Roland.
not till later, bro.
It's called LARPing.
Lolan.
It's called LARPing.
You walked in the gallery of all places. Erect works. Enough said. There's reason to say it's never good to find things. Do Fandango with them?
That's a word.
Fandango.
It's true that Lapis wasn't in that gallery, but
No wonder. The last sent you a gift too.
Lapis sent me something? What did she send?
Don't you worry, it's untouched. Check it out yourself.
Rip, Stretch, Scriff, and Skiff.
Do people nowadays use tapes instead of letters to send regard?
I think the
I think the guy that's in the
Nunsu's
6
line
millimeter
comes
is the
first.
first one. Yeah.
yeah.
Huh. A 6mm videotape.
Not me.
Wait. Y'all heard me.
What
right?
order are we doing things? Because I'm pretty sure Nunsu
I have
starts
to read
from...
again. Do people nowadays use tapes instead of letters to send regard?
Don't be silly. I'll go grab a player for this thing. Tap. It's all set up. I'll play the video now.
Clack. Buzz. Wick.
We're buzz.
Who's in this video? I can't tell who's the voice.
It's Lapis.
We
It's
don't
Lapis.
necessarily need to voice random sounds.
Yeah, let's not voice those guys.
But it's funny.
Yeah, no more.
It is funny, like, you can voice them, I'm just not gonna stop on them.
Okay. No, I mean the panting and huffing and the breathing.
No, even those, I don't think that's necessary, but this.
Wait, that's Lapis?
I think it is Lapis this time.
Yeah, it should be Lapis. It's a
They all look the same.
Ruby? Ruby, is that you?
oh god, the text is so small.
The text.
Ruby,
Oh
Ruby.
my
That is
god.
Ruby,
Okay,
I think.
that's me, but the
I
don't know
text is so
who's
small.
talking.
I can't read it.
What is this tiny scratch?
Good luck,
Yeah,
demon.
that was the cursive.
Let me try to zoom in.
No, Mama, I don't really like milk. I told you before, didn't I? And this, the room white painted up, perished into the vast plain. It went crunchy. The butterfly, as it was, Durumingly My what is this?
What is that word?
What the fuck is that
Dream,
about?
squirm, wriggle, and hungry.
Migglery.
Shook hands with the stomach and I'll come to you though.
There are so many of me.
Isn't that still Ruby?
I think this
That's
is a
me, right?
ring person?
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's somebody else.
Wait.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait,
Oh, this
hang
is
on.
me?
Is Asaya from the Ring of Nine? The League of Nine is
Yeah,
here?
that's the save.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I am a Seiya from the League of Nine.
The ring.
You
of
sure you set the refraction rate correctly? All I've done was set the intensity to 3 point as you ordered. What was the maximum number of rifts observed? 26.
I half think that this might be two different people talking.
Yeah,
Oh, is that-
it's Ring Asaya probably. Ring Asaya.
Who's Isaiah?
Yeah, who is Isaiah?
Sorry, Asaya from the League of Nine.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
there's
bomb.
nobody Isaiah though.
Hi.
Dude, this is so confusing.
That makes sense, bro. It's Isaiah. Nobody knows who he is.
I am out here getting hit with damn cursive gibberish.
Just have one guy just voice them. It is what it is. 'Cause we
Yeah,
don't play others.
just continue. Just continue however you go.
I checked the list. Moron is Asaya.
Let's push that number up to 40. Anosh, you won?
I could raise it, sure, but that was most certainly worse than the damage.
What's wrong? What's going on now?
It means we have yet another failed test on our hands.
Ending experiment number 32.
Are you sure the intensity calibration was correct?
It was properly at 3 points. It wasn't a problem.
Is the lapis probably?
Yeah.
Ruby.
I say,
is it? Huh?
I think it's you.
Yeah. Asaya, is it true that the subject has shattered to pieces? I have been
I've
warned that this would happen since the start.
Like I said, I can only do so much on my own. If you're going to pull off an abduction, you should have committed and brought the other 8 with me.
Just you wait. We'll have more manpower soon.
Wouldn't that be a touching reunion? How many
Rift
are you?
That's Asaya, I'm pretty sure.
God damn it. How many rift are you planning to make anyway? 40? 50?
No. No, of course not. 10,000 minimum.
Wait, that's
Isn't
Jump
Jumpsuit
Soon.
voiced by
That's
someone
Jump
else?
Soon.
What was I?
No, that's someone else.
This flashback is a clusterfuck.
It is.
Like 4 people talking.
These seven got robbed.
What the heck is this?
I guess this is a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's with the
the dog
UD7.
Yeah, it's me. So.
This is such a cluster. Very cluster.
Oh, does that mean I spoke before? And I didn't even know.
Yeah, I think some of these are supposed to be Jump Soon. I don't know though. I can't. You can't tell.
Yeah,
this
it's just really.
It's a good thing we're
I
not
think
trying
there
to do
might
this
be 3
professionally, because
people
if
in
we
this
were trying to
conversation.
do this professionally, this is not the way we would do it.
Conversation.
Let's just go on to chapter 6, bro.
There's
fine,
3
bro.
people in this conversation.
I'm getting hit with the damn move.
Asaya,
Now it's
Jumpsuit,
happening.
and someone else.
Yep, there's 3 people.
Yeah, okay, so, chapter 6. Let's just move on to chapter 6. Mega, Ada, Dom, Sunny, V, and Spec. It's just the usual crew. Okay.
This is the boys.
Who is this?
I don't know.
No, it's from the video player.
Then who's the one saying is in the
You know,
video
that might
player?
just be Lapis.
Yeah, these are probably Lapis and Asaya, just random chatter from the video to remind the readers of what happened in the last chapter.
I still don't understand, but okay. What was going on in the previous chapter?
Just
but
don't.
okay.
Just go on, bro. Just don't voice it. Just. Don't.
Yeah, let's just go on. Let's
No,
go on.
just-
Let's go. We're ignoring it. Go.
Yeah. All right. I think I start off first. This is legit, right?
Oh, who's? I can't tell.
This is Garnet.
That's you. That's you.
It's
That's
so
Denver,
tiny.
and then Garnet responds about the After of the Ring and Lapis being in danger.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Garnet.
Yeah. No doubt that's an officer of the ring. Lapis must be in danger.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, this is a huge find.
I don't get it though. Where did they manage to hide a lab that big?
Virgilius.
The Leviathan's ticket mark. Can you upskill it?
Can do.
This is kinda alarming.
Never fails to make me sick.
What is that place?
The ring goes a corridor. If they can create an exit from wherever they are, a matching entrance will appear in that corridor.
The doors sometimes fail to properly link, though. That one time was a real bother.
Anywho, this makes one thing clear.
Yes, the lab is somewhere inside the gallery they own. Remember the door.
Alrighty. Shall we tweak the schedule a bit, boss man?
Sure.
Nansel, call this week's clients and tell them to wait a tad longer. I don't think I have the patience to hear the ends of their tirade.
Aren't you being a bit brazen about it?
Then I will prepare the fake IDs.
Goody. Rikako's on the nitty gritty.
Oh, maybe we should snag some bags and tools too. If things don't go well, we can just pick up the body pieces and still break even.
That one's not me.
Or what's that?
This is
girl?
Garnet.
Garnet says what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I meant before that.
Hold on. Just what? What are you all on about?
There was some hot intel circulating between a select few wings and Grade 1 Fox. It involves a singularity the ring was allegedly almost done observing. Details about its origins or whether it's really theirs were sealed airtight. But this footage, it matches everything that's been known so far. You've struck gold, Garnet. We'll bring over all the cash cows.
Cash? But weren't you going to rescue Lapis and those kids?
Garnet. Rescue isn't the right word to use here. Well, unless you mean the singularity.
Garnet. Denver, she used to care about helping others too. But
what?
Yeah, Denver is a chick, apparently.
But you see, when you spend a month with nothing left but chicken bones to eat, you'll drop all your shame on a dime. That's how it is for all of us. You should try to get used to it. Denver, where's the contact list?
Excuse me, sir. But do you agree with her ideas? Is this Virgilius?
Yeah, the hills and highs waters a fixer goes through. Train them to best sniff out the scents of potential ills and follow the flow. This is the kind of path that lies ahead of you. You should adapt to it before it breaks you.
Boo-hoo, my wife died.
Boss, you sure you wanna bring the kid along?
You're right. I don't think I should join this operation. Somebody add a stagger sound effect. Because I see nothing else but saving Lapis and making them pay for what they've done!
No. You'll be going with us. It's the flow I'm taking.
Hell no, not the flow. Not the
Okay,
flow, man.
Not the
Okay,
flow.
Stan.
Not the frickin' flow.
Those
Okay.
flow.
Chapter 7. Oh, we've got the whole group talking.
no.
Oh, we've got the whole group talking.
Why?
All right.
Alright, let's
I am expecting flawless performance from everyone involved. Take your spots.
I am depressed,
Good
ring dude.
lord.
Let's figure this out. Okay, people, let's hit it. Big building.
Hoping too far.
I keep mistaking V with D7, but okay.
You can just
move.
Look at the glasses.
Those glasses look so stupid.
Let's review the plan one last time. Our destination is the top floor of the gallery, the Hall of Donations. Make sure you've brought all the props for your rolls.
Say no more. Better believe I worked my ass off getting all these goodies for times like these.
What's with the pigs in the blanket? Can I give it an eye?
Gosh, watch it, big guy. These will melt your optic nerves if you ain't careful.
That lid you're sporting too?
Yep, so keep your paws off. Tots, do I look like a proper smooth operator?
Nail the home invasion look at least.
Thanks for nothing.
That's not the... Ode, can you zoom in a bit?
That's not the issue here.
That's not the issue here. That being said, what's wrong with my outfit? It doesn't fit me at all. And hey, why is yours the right side?
What's up? I think it suits you perfect.
the coveralls were all I could find.
Nancer, you dog. You had one job.
I think that's Denver.
Who's saying that?
I think that's
V.
Denver.
No, wait, no, never.
Denver?
Yeah, that's V. I think.
I
No,
think
it's
it's
not
Denver. I think it's Denver. Why would Nansul refer to himself in the third person?
Wait, oops. I forgot
It could
to
be. I don't think Denver is a little shit. I don't think he would be trying to de-escalate like this. So
It's not Garnet.
I think it's just Denver saying it to be a little shit.
Yeah, probably.
I can't be the Ford fixer. Like, and I can't take it. Don't blame poor Nansel for this.
Any questions?
Zippy! Oh, yo, we're in the middle of a brave!
Everyone, please calm down.
Why did that sound like...
Garnet, you say it already. No need to be conscious.
I think we're overlooking the most crucial part.
Oh golly, such a mystery. I can't wait to hear it from the rising rookie.
Mr. Virgilius already stands out whenever he goes. Are you guys gonna say the get mature thing?
I think the why you hit me was supposed to be first.
Yeah, whatever. Those two.
That's just an aside. Why'd you hit me?
I'm sure everyone at the gallery will recognize him.
Come on. No grafter here is famous, but I doubt he's that bright a star, eh?
Well,
Who's saying this?
Probably.
Probably still
Please
Ricardo.
to me. You are not wrong that a color does have a certain aura that you just can't conceal.
Ain't no way they actually said aura.
This is before all the aura stuff too, I think.
So you have to say it.
This is
Gunny?
People keep looking at us. Wait.
Oh, is that me?
Dry.
It should be the first one. It's
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
I
me.
think it's you, Ode.
I've run dry. There's no
that's
more
me.
inspiration left in me.
No. Get damn it.
Who is that guy?
Out of
Homeless.
These are the homeless
Severed
guys.
head.
severed heads are out of more.
It's homeless.
Homeless.
Demon and me first, right? Severed
Yeah.
heads are out of mode now, friend. You might get a see if you aren't lucky.
Real? I shouldn't have chopped one.
It's okay. I'm sure your dad will get it.
I like the clop.
Mister. Right. Should we bring a cognition warping ID card?
That's only useful for brief deception. Won't do much in this case.
Direct approach over tricky here.
Then, what do we do? Oh, wait, is it? I guess you're right, Paul. Or
It
does-
starts
oh,
here.
then
Yeah,
what
we're
do I
going
do?
left to right. It's American for some reason.
American.
I guess you're right.
It is how it is. That tool is merely a reserve option.
Then, what do we do?
Put on even worse glasses.
If it's a gaze that cannot be hidden, then one shouldn't so much as blink.
Blah 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 blah.
Let's go. Read smart. Gobo from Encore. Must be a newcomer in the League of Nine literatures. Here to rescue a friend. Is that really it? Yes, sir. Wait, that's not me.
Faceless dude. I think that's an oosh. Anush, I cannot hear you.
Oh, I'm looking for it. Yes, sir. There are currently no more bidders.
You may leave. Keep an eye on the new literature member, but don't step in. Shouldn't be much of a threat. Such graceful. Is that me?
Yeah, I think that's you.
Yeah, this is Jumsoon.
Such graceful works of art. So to the likes of them, there is no chance they appreciate them in full.
Have a good day.
We'd like to head to the third floor.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. The third floor is...
Legasp.
My, we've been visited by a valuable guest.
He just has a freaking badge.
I think
This is a
I wonder
badge.
if that's
just
like
that
his
I'm John
official.
Collar.
If that's like his official color fixer badge.
Oh gosh, we've got
I
the whole
am
crew
back in
again
it
for the
again.
next
Oh,
couple. Oh
oh,
boy.
Damn.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The entire squad is here.
Your eyes may greatly fatigue upon arriving at this part of the gallery. Please mind your step.
Tricky over Creek Thum.
Is this me? All operatives are now in the gallery, tracking devices online.
Alrighty. The game's just begun. Grind your loins, folks.
Hurt, not grind.
Sure.
I think this was him talking the whole time.
Don't be anxious, little amateur out there. Oh my god. Fuck, where are my glasses?
Time for another game of whose fucking line is this?
Alright. I'll be taking this one. Boss entering the second floor. Targets moving to point S32.
You got the word on the delivery due today, right?
Oops.
Me.
Cybro.
Okay. From the ending M. Yeah, just sign the papers. By the way, what happened to your predecessor?
Oh, you know, the usual. Ramble about returning to the ocean before disappearing.
Hang on, ma'am. It feels like the box is shaking a little.
Stop panicking. This thing's built to us. This thing built to stay upright.
Right now, too, as a good reminder, if you tip that box over, you're saying goodbye to 5 years of salary. Those sharks really shook us down with the deal. Highway robbery, I tell ya. No way we're doing business with them again.
Please don't poke it, ma'am.
Yeesh. Wouldn't take a big guy like you to be such a worrywart.
But, ma'am, I don't want any blame put on me.
Fine, you step aside already.
Oops. Oop. Sorry, pal. Didn't notice you down there.
Yet another game of who the hell is this?
Ring guide. This is a ring guide, I think.
I think it's the ring guy.
I don't know.
This is the journalist. No?
Hey, this is
Ring guide. Let's just go with the ring guide.
No, I
The
think this
general
is,
public is bound to the controversial mindset of viewing things from just one perspective. However, Master Johnson is fond of
Astronomy?
I can't really see the words.
They look the
Can
same.
you make it a bit larger? Thanks. Astronomy. A multilateral method stems from many viewpoints. From there, we can face the world and all its reality and provoke various interactions. The pieces in this section are partial to embody such ideals of the maestros.
Maestro.
Oh my. I'm just gonna do that one. Go.
So, isn't this supposed to be a duster?
Really?
This person?
Yeah.
No.
You can see the tear in the sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I guess
So
this is a daster.
Excuse me, are you alright? Your eyes seem...
Oh, no,
Uh,
this is
the
not. No,
excuse
this
me
is a
is from the
daster. This is a
journalist.
daster.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't hold it in my emotions. Please excuse me for a moment. I'm afraid the lecture will have to end here for today.
Peace.
Peace.
I guess the artwork's too touching to handle, huh? Still, you might want to be a tad more careful. When it comes to the upper brass, we wouldn't exactly want them finding out. Which put me in trouble as well. I've got the goods here, as you can see.
That's true, but that's why you're here for me.
Right.
Step, 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 step. Peace.
Creek. Probably Lanyan doing the Overwatch.
Probably.
Who's the...
We said Lan Yen, which I think is Dom?
No.
Fuck!
That's
I
Sunny.
forgot I muted myself for a second. Boss and Co. are still on the second floor. The Moonlight Stone couriers got in safely. Stay sharp now. Be sure to cut it off when the time's up.
That's Pop.
Oh my. I mean, oh my. Isn't this a top-of-the-line product?
Don't mention it. Just a little nudge to give our future patron a good impression.
I'm moved. Am I allowed to look forward to this?
You know we're just sampling the goods here, right? Don't get too carried away.
I'm aware, but... Is this
That's
my
still
wife
That's
too?
still you, yes.
Yeah.
God damn it! The thing with the shelf thing.
Well, you can sometimes tell by the way the sentence pulls off, but it's the but ...
Yeah.
which means he's continuing. It's the kind of little things you have to look out for to figure out if you're still going.
Man, it would be such a shame to keep this joy to ourselves.
Thanks, but I'd rather make an excuse.
Ecstasies. They're better when they're shared together.
The ring.
Alright, chapter 9 is the
No.
full crew again.
Still the full fucking crew.
Oh yes, my most cherished role. Hugo's guide.
Oh my god. 3 for 3.
Looks like he means it. Guess you have to dip yourself in hot water here, Denver.
You gonna be okay with that? Your buddies look like they might drop dead while waiting for me.
Okay, fine, hold on. Fret not. The drier the ice become, the greater the joy of seeing will be.
Do we have any cleaners left?
Who? The frick?
Who is this?
Oh, that might be
Who
V
is
who
this?
just left.
Looks,
He'll be back in a
brown.
second, but I think that's V.
It says
Dude,
moron
this
on
is
top.
such a mess.
Yeah. Moron, Lanyan,
I'm sorry, I
and,
did my best.
It's not your fault, Fenny. It's really not.
This might actually take longer than he actually has to be has any right because of this.
The formatting for this is so fucking bad.
Yeah, this is really poorly formatted.
I think it should be
Blame
me,
Leviathan.
though.
yeah, this is
imagine-
Lanyan and whoever, so Sunny and Moron.
Imagine when I noted who was talking. For most of the character, I didn't even have the name before the part who was
no, we did
not
put
a
Moron
manga.
down on this one, so yeah, just Moron do it.
We do have some left in stock.
Be sure to get your brain cleaned after this.
Well, that's freaky.
Yeah.
God damn.
What?
We're forced to see the horrors.
Burb.
The Assassin's Creed skull.
Bullshit.
Alright, I'm scroll a bit ahead.
Well,
That's still you, Ada.
I really? How
Yeah.
did you
Yes.
like such ecstasy?
It was one hell of a time, alright?
That eye looks good on you.
Eye to eye contact.
You.
A whole new meaning to eye contact.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, that's
I die. I die communication.
They look like they were about to kiss.
No,
Yeah,
it's
this
just eye
is
contact.
very,
Somehow gayer than kissing. Somehow gayer than kissing.
That's weird.
Seems to
Does it
be
hurt
a
your eye or
resident.
something? With infection?
Okay, we're continuing.
It
Did you-
seems to be a reset season.
reset or reset?
I have no idea.
Resist.
Oh, it might be reset because they're resetting the exams.
Okay, this will be Cyber Infinity.
What's that? 3i?
3
Yes.
eye. Yep.
3i, you out. You're out.
You'd already flanked twice before. You won't be under our aegis with the grad, so let's cut the chase out.
Cut to the chase.
I think that's
Let's
two
get
different
the ch-
people.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Okay.
And I
Go on.
think that was one person actually.
That is guide, I think.
Me? Okay,
That's
me.
Virgil.
I think that's just
That's Virgie.
The
that's
exam.
an examiner. I don't think they have.
audience.
A lot of the examinees are desperate to backstreet residents. Our to mate with the one's life on the line has a certain charm to it. Now then, I bid you welcome to the third floor VIP lounge. Some things to note during the
Oh, that is.
auction
I
are...
think that's Gubo's
That's
guide.
friggin' Gubo. Yeah. Yep.
That's B. That's B.
Yeah.
Let's be.
Some things to
Hey.
note. I'm right here.
Guys, please chill.
Some things to note during the auction are
No need. I'm already familiar with the rules. Isn't this a simple game? To pour in more money than the other players.
He's so cringe.
No
why did
aura.
they try giving him aura?
No, we don't need to
No.
jump on each other for who's talking right now, guys.
Bro, imagine having Harry Potter glasses.
That
Dude,
was
imagine having
Okay,
all those-
Spec, Cybro, V,
I mean,
Sunny,
round
I'm the
glasses
ring
can
lady,
look
and then
good.
Moron.
They just don't look good here.
I am back at it again.
We're back at it again at the Krispy Kreme.
Go on, one line and dipped.
I am a League of Nine man. Collect my bombs.
Hey. Oh, damn it.
It's the damn labyrinth here.
God.
Smaller squad this time. I
Yes,
don't think
Cyber.
I'm in chapter 10. Nice.
Excuse me.
Oh, I was saying it must be a hassle to navigate this place.
It's still you.
Is this the V?
That's
No,
still
that's
you.
you.
It is still me. You gotta be careful not to get lost. This guy here, he used to go off track all the time in the streets during internship.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad with directions.
Really now? Well, if you're not familiar with geography, I suppose that sort of thing could happen.
Brump.
Please, come on in.
I've been down the location. Denver's working her ass off with mental keywords.
Seems the signal is getting weaker from here on.
That's a lot of stuff.
The ring.
Ah, jeez.
Man.
Okay then, time for a freshness check. We will open this as soon as you are ready. Opening the container now.
Got it.
Oh, that
Shiver,
is
shiver, shudder.
always beyond my comprehension.
I don't get it.
Grr.
Is that nothing there?
I don't know, it's flush stuff.
That's the.
Is this?
Okay, who's this?
I think this might be me. Oops. I hear a sound. Must return home. It's all fated to break in the waves. I can't breathe up here. Help me.
Should have worn your earplugs. It was right there in the instructions. Oh well. Now sir, we gotta finish up. Huh? Really? I showed you how to wear them too. Guess I have to finish it up myself. Got enough space. It's alright. I read that it will get better after a short wave of hearers. In the sea,
That's me.
family should stay together.
That was
that's me,
me.
bro. That's me, bro.
That was me.
That's
In the sea, family should stay together.
What? Just sit tight and calm down.
Moron.
Hey, I came since I saw someone choking outside. So, is it all done with now?
Done and done. It's all finished. Without a hitch. Wanna take a look?
It's still you.
What? It's to me?
This is you.
That's you.
What do you say?
It's thick, as expected.
Sure, it worked just as well. I hope you will use our service again.
Well, probably.
Well then, we will clean up and help with the rest of the installation.
Okay.
Back to your sense finally. We got cleaning to do. It's only just getting started, so don't let your guard down.
Sorry.
Don't sweat it. Just do it right next time.
Ma'am.
Hmm?
Let's say if you were a river meandering along a course, and if you met a stream to the sea, what would you do?
What are you on about? Still lost in the sauce? Should give your head a good smash. I wouldn't go. I'm not the type to mingle with others, if I had to say.
That's true, I guess.
What do you mean by that?
Wait, my head is still ringing. Don't hit me!
Schmuck.
You seem perfectly fine for the way you are talking.
Alright, we're halfway through.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know! No, the guy didn't.
Exactly my reaction when I was reading that part.
I had no idea what any of that was.
I think it's just
Whatever,
hard
man.
to
Sure.
comprehend.
Whatever.
I don't get it.
That man Nansul's got 11
I don't
death
know what
punches now.
any of that frickin' was. Alright, chapter 11. Oh, we've got the whole crew again. A D7. Why is D7 noted twice?
Scared girl.
Because I'm dumb.
I'm guy who will die. I'm the one who gave that to myself. I'm fully aware I did this to myself, but it's still.
All I can say is that this is absolutely
It's so sad that all the die
the
during
part
the
that all
level.
dies.
This
The
is
part
very
all gonna die.
entertaining in the middle of 1 a.m. I'ma be real.
Okay, let's
This is
just
very entertaining.
let's just go on and get her done. Okay.
Hi, Goobo. I think it's Goobo anyway.
Goobo.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, it's Pablo again.
It's Pablo.
Pablo.
Oh, Nasfi, you got there.
Ah.
They actually let you in, huh? That doesn't usually happen. Though I guess having a color in the audience was too thrilling for him to resist.
So, don't worry, we won't have to bow down. Rather, they'd be honored to see their works frayed by my gaze.
Now, presenting our first item. 43 years ago, hair was collected into this urn from every villager and now gone down in Nasu. The opening bid is 30 million on, and the bid increment 5 million.
35 million.
40 million. 40 million going once.
I think that's Jumpsoon saying all of that.
Yeah, it is Jumpsuit saying all of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's. I guess I'm speaking for everybody. Okay. 35 million. 40 million. 40 million going once. When anyone give me 45. There, we have 45 million.
Is this the urn that I just forgot his name. Jupan had?
Oh yeah, it might be the urn that the urn guy got.
Yeah.
In Kanto 7.
Maybe.
Yard boot.
But now at 50 million on. Would anyone give me more? Then we have a deal at 50 million on. My praise to you. Now, let's move on to the second item. The elegant Mr. Stroud going on dancing for 3 years. Time flows 8 times slower on his stage, a luxury worth giving glances when you're here. The opening bid is 50 million on this time.
He's not even remotely interested in the items. He's after something specific. He's in this auction for a very particular reason, like I am.
Yes, we have a deal at 70 million on. Next up, we've already reached our final item of the day. It's my favorite one, and one I expect will sell the highest. I am overjoyed to present this piece to you. Heretofore. Wait, how do I say that?
Heretofore.
Heretofore.
Heretofore. An infamous syndicate known for its brutal reign was wiped out in a single battle. All of its members, including the leader, were annihilated in that incident. This is a painting that immortalizes the carnage.
Blop, swamp, crack, smack.
I think this is older.
Oh, is this me?
It's you. It's the diet guy.
It's you.
I'm dialed in. Please, my kid is waiting for me at home. Old is dead.
I can't believe the die.
Wait, Lapis. Yep, I'm dead. I freaking died.
So, what's the code?
The password is Lapis. It's the name of the boss's daughter. Please, let me.
You'll stay alive for a few hours with the card I'm about to leave on you. Consider my thanks for having told me the code.
Since this battle, their name and records have been expunged. Who were they? What they did? Whatever they deserved that fate. Everything about that syndicate and its members forever remains a mystery. Painted from the consciousness of the sole survivor into death after onslaught. This is the final item of the day. The opening bid is 1 billion on.
Seems
Isn't that like the equivalent of like $5? No, I'm just kidding.
It's not $5, it's like 2.
Yeah, the painting does look boring, bro.
Would you rather have $1 or $2?
Yes, 1.2 billion, 1.25 billion, 1.3 billion. We have 1.4 billion over there. 10 billion.
That's Gubo saying
That's
it.
Gubo, bro.
Fuck you. You ruined my aura. 10
Goobum's-
billion.
Goobum spending N-Corp's entire budget.
Or a painting.
Okay. We have Gubo from Encop betting 10 billion on. Looks like he. Wait, that's not me.
That's me!
That's Garnet's
Chill out! Chill! Come on, guys.
Looks like he wants to win this bid badly. Do you think he's here?
Over this reading.
Do you think he's here for the same thing as us?
Seems to be it. The corridor of the ring. Access granted to those who win the Maester's most cherished work. He is determined to go there no matter what.
Is there anyone else? Alright then. Let's warp up the up. Hey. You know you ought to pay the full price in cash here and now, right?
That's Pablo.
That's Pablo.
Yes, that's me.
He's
Or-
both.
Yes, sorry.
He's both.
You're both?
I'm speaking to myself, yes!
No.
This is you.
I have something more valuable. I'm sure that you know that the painting is unfinished. It's something of a counterfeit produced only from someone's fading mind. However, what if I could complete it? If you take me to the lab, I can show you the real deal.
Hold it. This is not in line with the rules. Was it not that only the group with the highest bid would be allowed into the corridor? The moment you break the rules of the auction, you and your gallery will be put in ill repute, a major disgrace.
Me, sir. It's 10 bill on the line. I can't see that fucking word. You want gazab him, right? Yeah. Rules and reputations. Had you been just a little more cultured, you would have realized that such things are utterly worthless for this case. The decision is made. This painting, the Red Gaze, goes to the Red Gaze himself.
What even are they talking about, bro?
I don't know. Like, the ring are weird, but...
What is bro yapping about?
What is bro yapping about that? Why is Goku crying?
I think they gave bro the right to the painting. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money.
Damn, you can buy like
Ain't no way Google has all that.
Okay, I guess it's a little more than $5.
Ain't no way Google got all that.
7.
Holy crap, I could get a full gallon of gas with that.
I could buy 2 cartons of eggs.
Oh my gosh! Oh, we're out of the
Oh no! What happened?
We're out of the manga. Okay, chapter 12 is
At least we know who's talking
Virgin
now,
narrator
probably.
Sunny Mega. I'm the ring guide apparently now.
This is my final chapter before I take a break.
You haven't.
Before the next one.
Oh shit, I get an auctioneer.
What is Soma?
I get one
why have I
chapter
got-
worth of break
No,
after this.
which one are you?
Both.
God.
No, Goobo's voice should have been something like, actually, you're not supposed to do that in the auction or you lose your reputation.
You'll be
That's what it should have been. That's what it should have
Actually.
been. Okay.
He doesn't even have
I
any.
mean, I can change it if you all want me to.
Don't. I think your
No,
Google
you
voice is
don't
actually
need
really
to.
good.
I'm just messing around. Okay.
Random.
Okay. Virgilius is the narrator. It starts off with Lanyan.
The code is I, fragment, and glass, according to Denver. She done did a fine job, boss. Who the fuck speaks like that?
Lanyan spoke to the radio, his voice obscured by small noises and interference. I could give him a response without being audible, but I decided against it. There was no time to be loitering around, sending my thoughts when that person was ahead of us.
And now we take this direction.
One must accompany a guide to explore the ring's corridor. The reason is that the corridor has countless doors. The passageways connect to one another by intricate and complex rules. Getting lost in a space as linear as a corridor may sound unlikely, but I'm sure it's more than possible in this one. In the footage she filmed, Lapis showed us our destination on the corridor, and the guide here, this ring member, brought us to the entrance. And as they say, one who knows where the journey begins and ends will not lose the way. In other words, now that we are allowed in the corridor, there is no need for a guide.
Here we arrive at the VIP room, Mr. Redgaze. Please wait here until Master Jump soon arrives to give you a more detailed explanation on the art.
Wish. Having outlived their usefulness, the guide's words fade away with no ears to fall upon. Next, the guide's body loses balance and collapses, their ankles having been slashed.
Sir?
It was always like that. Even though he's witnessed a good many deaths he could do nothing about. Even though he's realized that the warm hand of a comrade on his shoulder could cast him aside and measure the price of his life at any moment. Even though he was aware that this world is far too removed from ideas like reason or ethics for him to consider the tragedies he's seen as wrongful.
What are you?
He is always distraught by the suffering inflicted before his eyes. Our infiltration mission ended once we entered the corridor, Garnet. That's why I have to deliver this as matter-of-factly as I can. I want Garnet to grow into a person who doesn't agonize over the sufferings. We should try and make this quick. The Gladius is fitted with a heating mechanism. The searing heat of the blade cauterizes the wound. It prevents this guide, whose only fault was letting us in from bleeding out. They will likely survive. They might recover from the concussion sooner rather than later and call for backup. But this is no time to spill blood. Garnet's eyes dim upon hearing my words. Whether it be the lunae of this delusion, despair or expectation, it doesn't matter. I want him to soak in the darkness, to let it slowly consume him. It's what he needs to live a normal life. I can't afford to repeat the scarcity of time to live to you twice. Let's move. Leaving behind the deliberately corded remark, I walked on.
Who is this?
I think that's
line?
still Virgilius?
Okay.
Yeah,
branching
It's got.
Or that might be.
That's Garnet, no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it is for Garnet.
So who is it?
I think it's Garnet.
A branching path.
The passage that seemed to extend endlessly came to an intersection. The correct path was already determined, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to let Garnet come up with an answer. I maintained a willful silence, waiting for him to speak up.
I think we should take a right turn. I just feel like that's the right way.
He may not know it himself, but Garnet is good at deconstructing and piecing together information. Internalizing the Seven Association's workflow he's seen during their fixer qualification test might have helped, but I believe most of it can be attributed to his powers of observation that stem from the refusal to be a mere bystander to the suffering of others.
Tell you.
It's Mega.
Yeah,
It's no surprise that you feel that way. You know where we started and we should go. A correct answer deserves an apt explanation. I began to mutter. I think that first line was... No. Okay,
But
whatever.
why would Garnet say you after he said he feels that way?
Okay, no. One can only find their way in this corridor by recognizing those 2 points. Since we know them, we can traverse by feeling what directions to take.
Reversion of
The fixer knows where it is by knowing where it isn't.
God damn it.
I don't even... What?
Ada.
I give up.
That is Ada.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
Reversion of casualty, was it?
Causality.
I think I remember being taught in the association's training program that some singularities might take advantage of this.
That's right, and try to talk less to other fixers or clients. No one in the city welcomes a fixer who's in the learning stages. Make yourself look better than you are, and if it helps you earn your keep.
Understood.
Vim is restored in Garnet's eyes. As easily as he is disheartened, he can shake off the gloom just the same. Although I had no grounds to call it his faith, if it's how his emotion usually flowed, that things will work out despite it all. For a prosperous life in the city, perhaps such mindset could be useful in the long term.
Whoa. Someone hears footsteps. I don't know who.
I think I hear footsteps. I think I hear them. Reaching the end of the hallway, I can sense someone approaching from around the corner. Long steps, composed and nonchalant. A tall person, estimated to be at least 180 centimeters in height. Furthermore, someone who could stroll around the corridor like it's their own home.
They're right around the corner.
Meaning it's a docent.
That's the docent. Your is the docent.
They all sound the bloody same.
I guess wandering around the ring's corridors without guiding them can only be one thing. An unwelcome visitor. The docent bursts out in pure rage the moment their eyes reaches us.
I knew it. You were just another money-grubbing fixer after all. You used Master Jump Zoon's passion for art to feed your own greed.
His greed is sickening.
The docent didn't seem to have any patience for my side of the story as she gripped the pole tight and started running at me. An entirely emotional act, her reason dominated by anger. The action I should take was made clear at that moment. Make sure that you aren't ahead of me, Garnet. Just as I felt the tiny movement of Garnet lightly nodding in the corner of my left eye. Clash! The steel pole flew in with unhesitating force and fiercely clashed against the plate of the gladius, creating a repulsive noise. It's more solid than I anticipated. The swing I made with the intent to counter the weapon didn't go as planned.
I shouldn't have allowed you to meet Master Jamsoon.
Furious scream flies straight into my face. It's undoubtedly out of an unadulterated rage. Alas, in order to draw out the full strength of wrath, it has to be rid of spite first. A refined wrath becomes the power to overcome hardships, while spiteful anger only clouds the eyes. For instance, in a narrow space like this corridor, it would have been wiser to avoid engaging close combat using a weapon as long as the docents. However, those consumed by wrath will only lash out feverishly in a clash of emotions. This is going to make things grew simpler. Creak. The pleasant hiss of metal scratching on metal. Her slight quivering in the noisy friction does not go unnoticed. As soon as I kick the lower part of the lengthy pole, all the weight she placed on the front collapses on her. Naturally, her body begins to tilt in the other direction. The Dawson is leaning more and more, and her pole is pinned down by the edge of my sword, disarmed, completely defenseless. Lifting my other arm, I landed a fist directly onto the unguarded solar plexus. I could feel her breastbone deform and break in two before she was sent flying toward the other end of the corridor. Garnet. With my eyes locked on the target, I saw out a glimpse of the presence behind. I saw a glimpse of the presence behind my back and whispered in his direction, "Go find the lab and get in there first."
Just me? Is that really gonna be okay?
Saying it will be fine one would leave Garnet of his concern. I'll need something to convince him. I took my coat off along with the sheet and handed it to Garnet.
Sir, that's...
Take my gladius.
That's...
In all of his floundering, he managed to equip the coat and the sword firmly. The mental keywords Lan Yen relate to you. You remember those, right? And Orgor as well.
Of course!
Even if he was prone to waver in his feelings, he was upright at his core. That was the most important thing. The pitiful and heart-rending struggle to hold his roots fast, wrapping onto the smallest bits of dirt. That's what matters the most.
Whose is this?
That's moron.
You're not going anywhere.
The Dawson stood up on the forking passage of the corridor. It was clear from the get-go that breaking a bone or two wouldn't incapacitate them. There was just one thing. I'll deal with the obstacle. The path should be clear to your eyes as well.
Right!
I only needed a second to adjust the direction a little.
What are you babbling about?
A deafening color of outrage is painted over her pure rage. Even if she can't hear the conversation, stopping in the middle of a battle to have a casual exchange with a third party was sure to engage her for being ignored. That's what I was looking for. The layer upon layer of anger was going to dull the sharpness of her mind.
You're not getting away.
I gathered strength in my legs. The feeling's rather different from controlling muscles. It's more akin to hydraulic cylinders and motors pumping energy into my right leg. My next attack won't be easy to keep track of.
You...
The distance was close in an instant. Like a marble launch from a slingshot, I approached the target at great speed. The momentum is asking to be exerted. I simply opened my palm and placed it under my opponent's chin. Her head was thrown back to an almost unnatural degree. Using an augmented body is not unlike driving a car. The procedure on my legs allows me to maneuver them similar to how you feed energy into a car's engine and speed it up by stepping on the accelerator. You could also argue that augments are like vehicles, and that the field of use as well proficiency can differ depending on the manufacturer and model. However, a vehicle is ultimately a tool. It is up to the driver to operate it. The performance is just now was a culmination of my experience more than anything. As I figured when I broke her breastbone, this woman is tough. Her cervical vertebrae are still intact from an impact, outshadowed those of a regular member. Even though she's passed out, it was only for a moment. The fleeting moment was all I needed.
Yeah, I think it's still you.
I think it's still you.
Garnet. My arm extends and once again finds its fist in the center of her chest. A macabre sensation of broken bones being further buried into the body can be felt, and the feeling of the organs and muscles around them being torn apart is delivered to the skin. But it doesn't quite lead to the feeling of a life being snuffed out. She had already detached from the fist, tumbling through a door at the end of the corridor. I continued the sentence that gone wayward for a second. Now!
Got it!
Garnet started sprinting after a brief answer. I could have pursued the opponent and finished her off right away, but I chose to send Garnet on his way first. Incapacitating a dozen of the ring without using a weapon was going to take some time. After watching Garnet turn the corner, I walked through the broken doorway. It was a massive hall. A myriad of purposeless doors lined the walls as far as the eye could see. There was no use in telling the ceilings, walls, and floors apart from each other. If the door were to reassemble itself, I might have no way to return. That's how this hall was designed. The Dawson finally makes a smile.
You. If you know what kind of place this is, then you should know that it was a huge mistake to walk into this hall.
Well, I can't say if it was, but it does sound like something I've heard often.
Bluffing, are you?
That one is not something I've heard often. The Dawson corrects her posture and lunges at me. She looked ready to engage with me from a distance this time, either having calmed down or having determined that she would have the upper hand in this place. Unfortunately for her, she will not have that space. Artificially weaved muscle fibers once again build up strength. Propelled with explosive force, I reached her without delay. A fist is struck up upon her chest yet again, the impact of my head colliding with the solar plexus, or the sorry reminder of bruised flesh where it once used to be, is sent to me. If I can drop her off the edge into the bottomless chasm before she can regain a balance, the fight will be over. There is the faint sound of crackling and shifting.
Finally.
However, the tenacity of the Dawson was nothing to scoff at. After taking 3 blows in the same spot, she adapts to the attack and manages to stay in place, returning a bloody smirk. The hall stirs with a strange noise, as though the floor wished to become at the ceiling. The compartment the two of us were standing in began to slowly incline. If I hadn't been here before, I would have been in danger of losing my footing. If I hadn't, that is.
You. Oh, wait.
Actually, I don't know.
Who is this?
I'm just gonna say the Dawson.
Who is this?
Probably the docent. They're the
Probably
one
the
that's
Dawson, yeah.
You.
Let's just go on.
angry.
The wish of the hall had come true. The Dawson was hanging onto the ledge of the wall that had now become a cliff. Though she is certainly at a disadvantage. Her eyes are still animated, the stubborn determination to live, an urge to ascend the ledge at the slightest chance of spawning in her eyes. And right now, I am above her, a foot stretched right before her eye.
How? You are gonna get the best with me.
I don't know, it certainly looks like I have the high ground.
Anakin.
Prolonging this battle
thinks he's Anakin.
could pose danger. Have to end it now. Right. It was something called Shin, if I remember her words correctly. In that case, Tumbang should be enough. I deadened my breath and cleared my mind. Rummaging through this bag of memories, I carefully fumble around the recollection and pick the heaviest and densest ones to fill my emptied head. A group of children about half as tall as my waist gathered around me. Boxes wrapped in colorful papers, prepared for the kids. Snow-covered streets celebrating creation. Emotions that may be trivial to others, but that are far more plentiful than I deserve. A bucket of such emotions that I could Oh, look. A bouquet of such emotions that I could call absolution. The bundle that resembled the sunlight scattered away, like beams fading behind dark clouds. I remember every single moment of it. I engraved it all into my eyes. The Luna of hope I felt that day, and the Luna of despair I felt that day.
I think the picture got cut off.
Rip to the picture.
The CG got caught. The CG got killed.
Two rings of light that resembled the glow of the moon wrap around my leg. Carrying this nightly last at the leg moves sorrowfully to the leg sorrowfully lands on the Dawson as she climbs up the cliff, screaming. With such lightness that I can barely hear the footfall, the sound so quiet that it's masked by her last gasp. And in an almost airy descent, the moonlit leg crushed the Dawson's miserably wounded chest. It was neither the augmentation, blood pressure, nor the contraction of muscles. The only thing that moved was the mind. Taking off with the recall of the heart, I returned through the broken door presented by the hall. So this was the power of the light you mentioned, the power of sin.
Translation notes, we don't care about those. Who the frick is this?
Who is this?
That is the docent he just fought.
Okay, well, wait, frick. Okay, yeah, okay. 13, this is Garnet.
I'm free.
I'm free.
I am in this one.
Nansu's back.
Alright, we've got like 8 left to go. Let's go.
Oh god, my phone's overheating still.
Can we knock them all out tonight?
I'm hoping to.
My legs felt like stones. The fact that this was the first time Mr. Vigilius and I was separated since we came to the Rings Gallery had been weighing on me. To be honest, it isn't
Why
just
you
the
sound so
gallery.
New York.
Hey.
What?
Just let him go.
Most of the time, he's been with me to help me with work lately. And when he wasn't around, other experienced fixers have kept me company. Being in those groups limited my role, but I was able to go unharmed thanks to them. Then perhaps those heavy footsteps I'm taking right now might be my first leap toward being an independent fixer. I couldn't help but sigh. The corridor was narrow, but unfathomably long. What would I do if I go the wrong way? What if the door handle was booby-trapped? Even if it isn't, what if the door doesn't lead to where I want? No. What if I ran to an unexpected foe and get trounced before I could even reach my destination?
Take my
Vigilius.
gladius. Take my gladius.
That's what he told me. I can only assume the reason he gave me his gladius was because he couldn't put his full trust in my capabilities. Still, trusting me with his weapon may have been his way of showing that he does have a bit of faith in me. If that's the case, and if I want to repay his partial trust, I have to do this right. Come on, pull yourself together, Garnet. Collecting my thoughts, I closed my eyes. Doors of an identical shape, the numbers out of order. There's one correct door that must be among them. In my head, I slowly retrace Lanyan's intel and the footage Lapis risked her life to film. My memory does not fail me. I clearly remember the starting point and the goal from the video. Room 718. The destination wasn't too far from where I was. Fragment, and glass. Although I was never taught how to use mental keyword locks, the door opened by just thinking the words. It was so simple and effortless, it made all my concerns moot. Gripping back tension before I could loosen up, I gently entered the open door to the laboratory I saw in the video. ... With each step I take, my neurons fire off furiously. Furiously?
Furiously.
Every little thing that comes into my sight brings up a past lesson. For example, the corner up right ahead. In the Seven Association seminar, they advised us to hold our breath for a moment and keep our ears open for possible footsteps whenever we approach the corner of a path. There might be a trap just out of view, or an ambush waiting to strike unsuspecting victims. Let's see here. I can't see the words right. The sound of my swallowed saliva rings loudly in my ears. It only seems loud because I'm nervous, I commented on myself, as I quietly leaned on the wall and pictured what was round the corner. Faint and low-pitched sounds, the time between footsteps and the occasional chatter. 2 people around the corner. Fortunately, they didn't seem to notice me. Unfortunately, though, this corridor's way too clean. I didn't see any objects or props I could use as cover as the way here. And it'd be reasonable to guess that there won't be any ahead either. Conflict is probably unavoidable.
You
Who's
gotta be
saying this?
aware of your
never
limits and know what moves you can and cannot make in battle.
While tightening my grip on his gladius, I was reminded of Rikaku's words. She would often make insightful remarks. It kind of bothers me that her stare falls on me whenever she says such things, but I'm sure she meant well with the advice. And it was thanks to her that I could shake off thoughts beyond my level right now. In all likelihood, trying to mimic the surprise attacks Mr. Virgilius often performs won't work out. In that case, a better plan would be to drop my foe's guard by making myself look sloppy and then lunging at them. I should be able to close the distance while they're confused. They'll soon brace themselves and attack me, but when they do, they'll probably go for the first part I see first, my left arm. That's when I thrust the sword into a vital part with my right arm. I suppose losing my left arm is a price I can deal with. Deciding to give up my non-dominant left arm instead of my right was a result of weighing my options. I heard for starting replacements for frequently used body parts cost more. Something about it being tricky to replicate the muscle mass and nerve compatibility. I felt pathetic for having thoughts like these. Why am I making plans with the premise that I'm going to lose an arm before I've even begun fighting? Shouldn't I be thinking of ways to get through this without losing any limbs? These aren't the kind of thoughts he would have. If I wasn't such a milksop. Huff. Oh wait, this is not me. Who's saying huff?
I think it is you.
I think it is you.
Huff. Those footsteps grew closer than to drown out my stray thoughts. There's no time to strategize. I'm a pushover, so I should do what a pushover can to win.
That's a ring.
What?
I don't remember how I made the leap. The target's frightened breath, their shoes squeaking against the floor in response to this sudden assault, the fluttering of white gowns, and the terrified faces of 2 researchers entering my senses as disconnected snapshots. Despite being members of the ring, my opponents didn't appear to be good fighters. However, they seemed to have some means of self-defense, judging from the way they reached into their coats. I gave them an exploitable opening, moving my left arm their way. Please, not a critical spot. Bracing for serious pain on my arm, I stabbed the gladius into one researcher's heart with all my might. I could feel the gladius push his tip through the muscles, but the pain crossing my left arm would never came. Were they too struck with panic to attack? When I glanced at my left arm, I saw that my coat had stopped the blade in its tracks. That explains why he gave me the coat as well. Let's see here. Before I could let gratitude and relief set in, the researcher at their side now charged me with their weapon drawn. It's not me.
I think that's just Cybro.
Oh, that's me? Okay. Yark! Stay away!
I swung my gladius in an attempt to hit the blade of the dagger they pulled out. Then, I found a strange click from the hilt. Is this me?
Yep.
This is Cybro. Huh? Clank! Huh? Instead of blades striking against each other, only the sound of one separated from its base, falling to the ground, had reached my ears. It fell off the dagger like melted ice cream. It's the heating mechanism! I remembered the guide's wound being cauterized by Mr. Virgilius' sword. And now that same burn was left on the upper half of this researcher's body, split in two and dropped on the floor, like Gojo. Astonished by the sharpness of his gladius that can cut through a person's body smoothly and the durability of the coat I'm wearing, I felt a small pang of guilt for the two bodies on the floor. However, that soon subsided once I reminded myself of where they worked. Looking for the kids I saw being tortured in laboratory machines, I ran across the corridor. Lapis! This place was far more repugnant than in the footage. Thinking of my friends who must be resting in discomfort inside those rows of test tubes made my stomach turn. These are researchers, right?
Oh.
Yeah, it's Rikako non-soul.
Is how you can increase the refraction rate?
No, this is Rikako non-soul.
Oh, sorry.
Is the first line or the second line is me?
Who the fuck is who here, actually?
That's actually
It just says the voices are there.
You know, Spec and V just do
Doesn't
it.
really matter. Just toss a coin.
Doesn't matter, just do
toss a
it.
coin.
Just do it.
Alright. I'm gonna do it.
Is how you can increase the refraction rate.
Noted. But the refraction rate is too high.
Following the sound of familiar voices, I found Rikaku and Nansui wearing M Corp attire. Some researchers seemed to be giving them explanations of the experiment they were doing.
I see. So this level.
I could sense relief in the eyes of our two fake M Corp employees when we exchanged glances. Rikako chuckled and nudged her chin, while Nansui gave me a discreet thumbs up.
Yeah, I think I've heard just about all I need.
That's Cybro.
Oh. Yeah, I think I heard just about all I need.
No, this.
Oh, sorry. Pardon, but I haven't even started on the glass window superstition. Or the linkage.
Nah, forget it. You must be tired from all the lab work. So why don't you take a sweet nap? Nansu, gun it!
Rikaku's fist hits the flabbergasted researcher in the stomach. Meanwhile, Nansui snuck up on the researcher next to him and choked him from behind. In the same time, I took him to the private research of consciousness, Rikaku already taken down 3. There were 7 researchers in the lab. Rikaku and Nansui knocked out 3 each in less than 5 minutes. I was able to subdue the last one with ease. It boosted my confidence to get a feel for what this sword and coat were capable of. Though, of course, I still had a long way to go to get to the level of these skilled fixers.
Garnet! Did you get here from the corridor by yourself? You've gotten pretty good.
Nansui shouted me with praise and raised thumbs.
That wasn't anything impressive. All he did with our boss sword and coat was beat a few pansies who couldn't wield a knife to save their lives.
Ma'am, I saw you cheer for him while he fought, yelling, "Yeah, go get him!" and such.
I did, but only because it was so insufferable to watch. What? You have a problem?
Rikaku made a gruff reply. Their quarreling that used to have me concerned about the state of the team felt like a breath of fresh air here. Perhaps it's these moments of relieving tension to help them complete so many field jobs. Mr. Vigilius will be... Wait, is this my line or no?
I think that's you.
I hate this. It's a distorted detective who will at this point.
It's worse than
Mr.
distortion
Vigilius
detective.
will be back soon. How are things going on your side?
We were able to figure out the controls and how the machines work without much trouble. Wasted a bit of time thanks to Nansur being a total bungalow with machines. But hey, it wasn't a half bad record.
Come now, I only struggled one time.
Back when I was your grade, it only took me a glimpse to get stuff all figured out. Fixers these days are raised too soft.
Rikaku's words make my heart beat with anticipation. The two of them were assigned the roles of gaining entry into the lab while disguised as Moonlight Stone Couriers since they earned high fixer grades. Not through stunning complex expertise, but through a plethora of certificates for various professions. We needed skilled personnel to deal with all these buttons and levers, as careless handling could cause terrible accidents like what was filmed in the footage. I remember hearing from Denver that the reason Rikaku keeps Nansui around even though she scolds him like this day is that he had skills worth developing.
She wouldn't have talked to him in the first place if he was an actual lost cause.
That's what Denver added as she giggled. In any case, having 2 capable fixers with me lessened my worries. Then can we start rescuing my friends now? Where should we start? I asked in an admittedly hopeful tone. I want to rescue the kids as soon as possible and find Lapis.
Oh.
The two didn't look too delighted. However, Rikaku made a perplexed face, and Nansui slunk his eye away. I was familiar with his air. It was after watching Lapis's videotape in the office. My plea to hurry and rescue her was met with similar coldness.
Garnet, our primary objective is to seize the singularity. Don't you remember? It's the reason we got into this job.
Rikaku said in a slightly frustrated but appeasing tone. And I knew that. Fixers were motivated by the sense of interest. I was aware that I should grow accustomed to this and adopt a mindset sooner rather than later. But still, I know, but if you know the controls, it shouldn't be an issue to stop the machines right now. I'm not demanding that we push everything aside to save my friends by force. If they know how to operate the machines, surely there's nothing stopping them from getting the subjects out. I try to persuade Rikaku with that logic.
About that, things got a bit more complicated, Garnet.
That's when Nansei reluctantly brought up something.
We thought we could just turn the machines off and set your friends free, but we learned on closer inspection that the data will reset once the machines shut down. Which means...
In short, losing the data means we lose our chance at seizing the singularity. So the kids will have to wait.
Rikaku always based her priorities on value, and when 2 objectives were in conflict, she would discard the one with less worth without batting an eye. Perhaps remaining level-headed throughout the process is what allowed her to climb to where she stands now. Can't help but wonder how I look in her eyes. An immature rookie who whines about things when things aren't going his way, an incompetent fidgeting unfit to work as a fixer, or worse. She might not be thinking of me as a colleague at all. Her priorities might have shifted a little, had the subjects lying in the tubes been acquaintances of a co-worker. What if something happens while downloading the data? And here I was, miserably insisting on the unreasonable once more knowing all this.
Garnet, let's say that we open these tubes right now to save the keys and lose the data. What next? We will need some leverage to use in our favor if we want to get out alive after provoking the ring.
Ma'am.
Nansui looked at Rikaku as if he wanted to stop her, but she went on.
Our boss will properly manage, no problem. He's a color and everything. But what about me and Nansu, and the people at our office, and you?
She rebuked even harder, and then continued with a vague look on her face that didn't appear to signal anger or sadness.
I don't think I can handle spending the rest of my life being chased by the ring. Are you prepared to bear that responsibility for us, Garnet?
An agonizing silence fills the air. The most agonizing of all was my own behavior. All I could do was stare down at my feet, unable to stand my ground against Rikaku's argument. I thought I was ready to face this when I asked Mr. Vajers to help over the payphone. I thought that even if saving Lapis wasn't an arduous ordeal, I'd be able to do it with the help from the office and from him. But in the end, even that stereotypical feat of overcoming hardship was the preserve of those with power. That's why Rikaku and Nansui had been planning ahead, looking far into the future, taking into account what kind of organization the ring is, the ramifications of getting into conflict with the syndicate, the losses it will cause, the gains they could reap if the operation is a success in spite of the risks. All of it. Can I bear that responsibility? Of course I can. I can't even be sure of my own immediate future. So how would I do something far-sighted playing as unconfident can manage? There's just no way. Even so, I know all the kids lying in these tubes by name. But you two don't. You don't know the solid sweetness of half-melted candy sticking to the wrapper, held inside a small, patient palm for hours and hours. You don't know the chilly breaths we had let out to make the fanciest drawings on frosted windows during a colder day with broken heaters. Our inherent dearth give richness to each moment of our lives. So, we weren't related by blood, but we were family nonetheless. I know all of them. I sank to my knees at the cruelty of having the things to weigh the lives of my dying siblings against profit and loss.
Got it.
But how awful it was that I still couldn't reject it. You're right about everything. No, I'm actually not sure if you are, but it's just so upsetting it sounds right, and I don't know what I can say to prove you wrong.
I get how you feel. That wall of helplessness you've hit is another name for reality. So, you need to accept it. You can't afford to live in fantasies.
Nansui put it sedately, to which Rikaku shrugged.
It's a hurdle every fixer has to go through to become a high-caliber workforce. Right, Nansu? Ha! Used to be a big DZ too.
I'm used to it now.
Nansui said in agreement, though he smiled at his face for a second. Perhaps we all have a stage of pupation we must go through. Once we've hardened enough and fully prepare ourselves to leave the cocoon, only then we can begin our own flight. In this metaphor, I'd only be a small larva just beginning to make my cocoon. I hope the pain that will mold me into a butterfly is sensible. How long is this? Good lord!
34 pages. It's pretty stinking long.
Chapter forgot it too.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is the longest one, but I am going to have to check the next ones to see how long they are.
Please do. My phone's kind of burning my fingers right now. Maybe. All right.
Maybe.
Oh wait, that's not my. Somebody else's.
Alright, like enough of that. Time to get back to business. You cool, Gunnet?
Rikaku saw me, gave a weak nod, then turned to Nansui.
Hey Nansui, why don't we make a better use of the last space now that there is no one here to interrupt us? We're gonna have to hurry though.
Sure thing, ma'am.
Nansui replied casually. He then entered the control room to work with the panels. I can save them. Rikaku and Nansui are quick with their work. There will definitely be a chance once they finish with the singularity. Muttering what could be taken as a resolution to myself or an excuse to my friends still trapped in machines, I headed for the entrance. I wanted to be able to be ready to fend off intruders in case any appeared. However, I heard the clacking of shoes coming from a completely unexpected direction. Someone was walking to this room from inside the control room. It was the person with multiple rings. The auctioneer Mr. Vigilius and I saw.
What's the maestro doing here?
Bless you.
Sorry. I heard Rikaku's confused exclamation. All of us probably sharing the same feeling.
Has it been a diversion after all? Sneaking into the lab while Uriel has joined the auction.
Soon was calm in spite of the incapacity of ring members and researchers collapsed on the floor around her. There was not a shred of unease from the way she skimmed over the outfits Rikaku and Nansui were wearing and nodded as if she admired the craft.
It seems it's not just the shit you're trying to extract. Was I really truly deceived by Sir Virgilius? Maybe I should have paid heed to the caution.
Don't come any step closer. I know you're head over heels for the tech. One flick and I could destroy every bit of data you've gathered. Got it?
Rikaku warned, holding a lever. soon gave a vacant look at Rikaku with a mysterious expression, and she raised the corners of her mouth very slowly.
was not my intention to eavesdrop on you, but you seem to be rather fond of realities.
What? Oh shit, sorry.
It's me. It's okay. What?
Rikako returned. She seemed to be taken aback by that arbitrary remark.
Reality. People and their obsession with it. Personally, I'm averse to that word.
Her wandering eyes suddenly fixed their gaze on Rikaku. And then...
Oh, she did.
I'm dead.
Oh, V, how could you? V!
Oh my god.
V
slash
killed-
theory?
V
Why did
slimed
non-
out the person.
Why did non-school force me to do this?
I can't believe V did this.
Rikaku frowns in pain and staggers. Does anybody have the stagger sound effect? No? Okay.
Let's not
On the other
pause
hand,
just to say for sound effects.
Nansui maintained his usual calm expression. Only he wasn't offering a hand to help Rikaku stand. It didn't take long to grasp what had just taken place before my eyes. Comprehending it, on the other hand, needed more time. The blade Nansui was holding had impaled Rikaku's abdomen. ... Rikaku seemed to realize the same thing. Looking down at the blade poking through her stomach, she then turned to Nansui, who was standing at her back.
Team Nancy.
Like you said, ma'am. Figure we're on our own to make ourselves a way to live.
You damn little. When did you join hands with them?
When we were setting up the operation, I knew a grade 3 fixer like me stood no real chance.
You gotta show some love for your office mate at least. You have sunk low.
You'd said it yourself, too. You don't put others in your priorities when you can't take responsibility for their survival. Truth is, I considered bringing you round, but I decided not to. You're not the type to mingle with others easily, after all.
Is that what you mean by?
Well, this was reality for me. Nothing's too low for reality, is it?
Rikaku opened her mouth as if to say something, but soon closed it back. Maybe she had ran out of strength, or couldn't find anything left to say. It took hearing Rikaku collapse on the floor for me to finally speak up. Why? Why would you? In response, Nansui shrugged with a quiet cackle. It was as though he were telling me that the answer was stated multiple times already. In some ways, his gesture resembled what Rikaku did a bit ago. And that's when something finally dawned on me. If this was the reality, perhaps the pupa shouldn't have left the cocoon in the first place. There was no such thing as sensible pain.
Thank you for coming all the way here, my precious gem.
I can't see. Jum soon spoke to me in an elegant voice, smooth as a marble.
To tell you the truth, I had given up on that gem that is you, Garnet. The red gaze was a massive thorn standing in the way, and you even become a fixer. What a hassle this became.
Me?
I aim to create uncompromising perfection. But because of your little deviation, I almost had to compromise with reality and undermine the integrity of my art. I've been feeling rather unhappy because of that. I really owe you my thanks.
She even bowed her head like she silly wanted to show her gratitude. Feelings that all my friends, including myself, were truly nothing more than a materials for a twisted work of art had set my heart ablaze with anger. Why? Why did it have to be my friends? What kind of grudge do you have against the Red Gaze? I vented my unbridled anger at the maestro. Why did it have to be the orphanage? What they needed was an ounce of happiness, not more tragedy. We were destitute children who were trying to find crumbs of joy in the smallest of things. I can't imagine reaching to go to the lengths of inflicting misfortune on people like us.
grudge?
Yet, Jumsoon tilted her head as though she heard an unfamiliar word.
I've got no ill feelings like that. Don't you know what I mean, Garnet? The orphanage was chosen.
Chosen? That was not a word I was familiar with.
It's where the first miracle occurred. Right there, right then, where you were.
Miracle? We never saw any miracles. We were savoring little bits of happiness that weren't anything more than regular occurrences to others. We've never... Huh. Then it hit me. One thing flashed across my mind. It was a catastrophe, not reminiscent of a miracle. It was the exact opposite of one. The incident where a terrible mass of flesh appeared at the orphanage and took so many lives. Chaos that Lapis and I could barely survive. An event that caused Mr. Virgilius, the Red Gaze, to stop visiting the orphanage. Is that what she's calling a miracle? Wait, you aren't talking about the incident on Christmas Eve, are you?
What else could it be? It couldn't have happened on a more fitting day. Truly befitting the Holy Eve commemorative birth. It was a miraculous day of uncut gems beginning to shine.
I wanted to believe I heard wrong, but it was simply out of the question. That was no miracle. My body is shaking. I was overwhelmed with fury upon listening to her disregard for everything I cared for. My head was boiling with rage. I couldn't even form my words properly.
No. It will mark the beginning of everything. The starting point of innumerable worlds that we will unravel from now on.
While I stay silent, Jumsoon keeps running her mouth like a yapper.
You may not have known this, Garnet, but our gallery have been planning to make something fascinating for a good while. For that to happen, we must dedicate utmost care to every step of it. We can't settle for anything less than what is chosen by the world, Garnet. You heard its cry, didn't you? The first of the resurrected to return from the unscattered light.
Isn't it mine?
Yeah?
Her voice raised higher and higher as she went on. An ecstatic flush suffused her face, and her eyes grew thin as if she was observing something captivating. And in a moment, she made an order.
Mr. Nansoon, was it? Could you pull the yellow lever next to you all the way up, if you please?
This lever?
Nansui hesitates for a moment, and I look into his reluctant eyes. No, please say that's not it. Please don't accept that as part of your reality. I stare at him with pleading eyes. Whose line is that?
That's Nansel, I think.
Nansel.
It's what you think it is.
Even though I didn't know the lever's exact function, one thing was clear to me. That everything I did to save my friends will be for naught. That everything will start falling apart right before my eyes. That this downfall will be caused by someone who thought this was I thought it was family. That I would no longer be able to save Lapis.
Okay. So that last line might have actually been Jumsu.
Yeah, maybe it was. Gosh dang it.
It's so hard to tell.
It is. It's basically impossible to tell.
It's so hard. Understood.
Is this mine?
Yes.
I thought it was Rikaku. Nansui! I shouted into a scream escaped my throat. My legs, which were frozen stiff until a second ago, began swaying towards Nansui. But I was wrong to the end. It was me who wasn't in his right mind. Rikaku gave me harsh but truthful words, and yet I could never open my eyes. This is reality, Garnet. It's time to wake up.
Okay, how long are the other ones? How long is 14? 36!
Oh my
my phone's overheating.
You
19.
get why it took me a long time for some
12.
of them. Yeah, the other I
13.
shorter, I think.
I mean, I guess we can stop now.
13,
If you guys want. It's been 3 hours.
12, and 16. Okay, so this is the longest one. We can keep going if we want to, or we can pick it back up next
But
week.
there's a lot of free space with nothing in the middle of the 14, if I correctly remember.
Do we want to stop here, or do we want to continue on?
I think we should stop. Well, like, there's only 20 chapters,
Or
right?
someone can take on Ferrata.
Yeah. I think after chapter 14, it's more like 3 people speaking in every chapter from now on.
It'll be a lot simpler once we get past 14.
If someone needs to take on Ferrata, I could probably take on Ferrata.
Who?
Yeah,
Can't hear you.
I was saying if someone needs to take on Ferrata, I could probably.
Let me see here. How hot is my phone? Ow, it's actually heating up. Oh god, I could probably. Yeah, you do that.
Okay, so do we want to continue on?
Yeah, I say we continue on. I want to finish
Alright.
this so we can...
So we're swapping Garnet for V, and who's taking... Ada, do you want to take the Auctioneer, or should someone else do that? I mean, Cato hasn't been able to voice anything, so Cato could do it.
You should probably give it to Kato. My phone's gonna take a lot of time to cool down. Maybe I could probably come back when Roland comes or something, or Garnet puts on the mask or something.
Okay. Cato, you want to take it?
I'm fine too if other people want me to.
I'm gonna have to leave for a little bit. I have to clean up a garage sale.
I think you're good to go. I don't know if you have any more lines.
Oh wait,
I
we
do
need
it,
You do in the last chapter, so you're good to go. We can sort it out.
I shouldn't take that long.
Faust is somewhere in here.
I think she's only at the end.
The last chapter, bro.
Yeah, just the last chapter. So yeah, let's give the Auctioneer to Cato, and go on from here.
Yeah, after my chapters after the chapters where I'm voicing Agda, I'm just gonna go hit the bed.
Oh,
It's
so
getting abysmally late.
yeah, okay. So let's try to motor on through 14. Let's go.
Okay. So, I do apologize, as I've been idly working on the background. Is this me, or is this the giant?
You're the Auctioneer, so whenever the Auctioneer comes up, this is V.
I will try my hardest.
As the sound of rifts echoed through the laboratory, the children inside the machines began to spit out unintelligible things, screams, and painful wails.
Stop, please. I don't want to see. I'm looking into myself.
I could understand what that last utterance meant. It was evident with the myriad of scenes that have unfolded in a flash before my eyes. At the center of them, all was my back. It was quite strange looking at countless versions of myself from behind, though it wasn't terror I felt. The sight was rather tranquil, in fact. Perhaps a more apt way to put it would be that I was unsure of what emotion to feel. Then, all the visions twist, flip, split, and waver until everything begins to overlap. My multitudes occupying or being placed in the space turn around to look at me. My eyes meet one of the dozens, hundreds, thousands of my other selves. It might be his that met mine. And at a moment's notice, the sceneries fade away. As though claimed by a bottomless chasm, I vanished into the tremor. I was on my knees, wailing in the midst of heavy rain. The storm in my heart raged with such fury that the downpour couldn't compare, and my despair grows grimy and sodden in the rain. Why am I crying out here? I was a member of the streetlight office, an unremarkable one with unimpressive pay and a lack of fame. In other words, it was a job I had no reason to be attached to. Then, one day, we were invited to a place called the library, and lost Lapis there while I survived. We left you behind as you became part of the library's collection. You stupid idiot. Why? I hoped that it wasn't Lapis who'd replace the cake in the fridge. I remember that one time, on a rainy day like this one, I got into a fight with Lapis over something small. I was so heated by her mocking tone, I was on the verge of raising my fist. But when I simmered down a little, I noticed that she was holding an umbrella over my head, as she kept replying to my grumbles in the same sassy tone. The streetlight always stands solemnly, shining down in the dark. Letting it gently illuminate the lurching waves of my heart would often help me calm down. That made it my wish to be like you, shining ever more brightly in the dark. I have to get Lapis's book from the library. That's what I can do. For a while, I poured out feelings I couldn't quite describe in the rain, and the light shining down on me gradually dimmed before eventually fizzling out. My surroundings blur again like raindrops running along a window. The me in the scenery casts his gaze upon me to meet my eyes. I don't try to avoid my glare.
I assume. Director, how could this even be tolerable? Considered tolerable?
The outcry of someone breathing heavily from uncontained emotions reached my ears. As I looked around upon hearing the unfamiliar title, a desk piled high with papers caught my eye. I felt it was a rather friendly sight, and with that the feeling of unfamiliarity dissolved like spume. I take a deep breath. My men are too easily upset at this immediate injustice, too eager to argue against it with logic. At such small things, at such insignificant things. The southern branch of the Shi Association was rotten to the core. I aimed to excise each and every trace of the corruption taking hold in this organization. But I still had work to do. Though I haven't had proper sleep for 10 days, this is not yet the time for rest. I can only say this. I want you to suppress your feelings, and remind yourself, money, fame, and power rule over this world. I thought about the fixers of partnered offices whom I heard were all killed off. The Section 3 director had summoned me one day to demand straight away that I report what I'm up to. Well, when I replied that I planned to fix what is broken, they pulled out a pack of cigarettes and burnt through it in one sitting. Why that person decided to help with the cause was beyond me. They swore they'd retire next year, too. As a matter of fact, we might face annihilation ourselves if we're not careful. Or worse, we might already be on the way down. I wonder what look will be on Thelma's face when he hears of Section 4's demise. It was my job to hearten up my subordinates and assure them that we're almost through the crisis. I should tell them with unwavering confidence. However, being confident and having to be confident were two different matters. I had to ensure that everything I did was in a fool's errand. I must see to it that this is not to be a dead end for my men. To ease this troubled mind, I turned to look out the window. Then a gust of wind blew outside, turned the world upside down once more. My eyes meeted others. The broiling heat wakes me up at dawn. The weak breeze produced by my decrepit fan does little to dry off the beads of sweat trickling down my back. I had to be up by 6 in the morning anyway. I got a decent post at a local library, and I could avoid the attention of my landlord by leaving at this time of day. He forgave me with a generous smile when I couldn't meet rent for 2 months, but his understanding of juvenility turned into clamorous demands once he noticed my overdue rent would continue to grow for another month or two. I could use some cash. I kept writing and erasing text messages. Living in a rural area, my parents don't know how pricey things are in the big city. They think I've taken the midnight shift to make myself some extra money, but they don't know how hard it is to cover the gas, water, and electric bills for my cramped lodging, on top of food, travel, and all the other little things. They were reassured by their son that his academic excellence at the top of his class would put him and his family on the road to luxury, but they didn't know that I applied for a lesser university to secure scholarships. They don't know that I had to take a semester off to make a living, or that I was busy flying from table to table serving customers at a barbecue restaurant while others were busy flying in and out of the country, building international experience and studying abroad. I wanted to know where it all went wrong. With everything taken together, there's only one conclusion to make. I was the one who tried and failed to qualify for the jobs. It must have been my lack of effort that got me rejected. If only I'd slept just a little less than I did. If only I'd bought one fewer piece of clothing. If only I hadn't got my hands on different food because I got sick of instant ramen. If only I didn't have to study less and work more to make up for the hole it made in my balance. If only I didn't let temptation get the better of me. It's because I wasn't good enough. I wasn't trying hard enough. I stepped outside to get some fresh air and gaze at the sky. When I was asked one time about what kind of person I desired to be as a kid during a job interview, I wanted to say, I wish I could be rich enough to take a hot bath in winter. That was enough for me. The interviewer didn't seem to agree, though. I should get another job. I'll get up at 4 every morning. I ran my fingers looking up job openings on my phone. Looking for gym receptionist. My eyes caught a good enough offer. You can't find a part-time job that pays as much for these hours anywhere. I might even find time to study during the shift if I ask the owner nicely. I was immersed in such thoughts under the blazing sunlight. Kya?
Neum.
I might have been too caught up in my thoughts to notice the terrified screams and people fleeing in chaos. Thought the shadow cast over me was a cloud or something. It was a particularly large and dark shadow, but I didn't find it strange. But I looked up again and a plane came into my sight. It was flying far lower than usual. It looked as if it was about to plunge into the ground. I couldn't seem to recall the last time I saw that thing called an airplane fly above the city. More importantly, I can't tell for sure if I knew what an airplane was in the first place. Where am I, anyway? What district of the city did I think I was in? A wave of nausea rises in me as the strangeness of myself existing in this foreign place, as if I always belong here, becomes apparent. But all that confusion's useless now. Try as I might, there's no way I can outrun that massive bird of steel. I can tell from this feeling it's a race I'm doomed to lose, much like my struggle against poverty. In the end, I can't escape the explosion that the plane will cause, crashing into the street. All because I was too slow. I was too incapable. I should have taken out life insurance. When I came home every winter, I would see my father's back as he carried the cauldron of water he boiled with our barely functioning gas stove. That was the last image that flashed in my mind. In a blow of hot wind, everything went dark. Before I can realize it, my eyes come into contact with yet another eye, and the world shimmers once again. This is Cadell, I think.
Yeah, that's Kale.
I was giving it a moment to make 100% sure. Next up is a genuine article presented by Master Garnet himself. An orange gemstone processed out of carnelian, a subject procured from an orphanage in District 22.
A voice coming from the side opened my eyes. An orphanage? Carnelian was a shy kid who would only nod or shake heads instead of speaking up. When we were alone, I was taught how to whistle with grace. I take a moment to examine myself. I'm wearing clothes only members of the ring wear. Next to me is an auctioneer, excitedly following raised hands and chanting bids. I am at I'm at a gallery's auction.
There, we have 3 million on. Gentleman over there put up 4 million. Yes, we're now at 5 million. Will anyone give me more? And there we have it. A deal at 5 million on. Congratulations.
The strike of the gavel brought me back to reality. I could finally take a close look at the item placed at the auctioneer's side. Is this still the auctioneer, or?
I believe this to be you, because it's talking about the art in question.
You are gems, and
It's me, damn it.
Oh.
You are James,
sorry.
and you must discover that you will possess unparalleled beauty if you keep cutting and polishing yourself.
I was reminded of the lesson my teacher would preach time and time again. Teacher? Have I been to a seminar at one of the galleries? The word should have been well known to me, but it's bothering that it occurred to me in an unfamiliar scene. That mattered little, though, compared to this jewel before my eyes. So beautiful. The gemstone glistened with a brilliant red hue reminiscent of sunset. My eyes fill with ecstatic delight upon beholding its luster. The mystifying and magnificent color exhibited only by trapping the rough gem in extreme heat and pressure until every aspect they possess has been compressed into a single point. I can picture the process vividly in my head. I can almost sense the aesthetics of cruelty at the center of this precious stone. I want to see more. What splendor will a gem of greater size show me? Now that I think about it, a friend by the name of Aqua had clear blue eyes resembling an ocean vibrant with life. If I can have a gem holding that color, if there's a way to make it... No. I shook my head in immediate denial of the thought I just had, but it was no use. There was no hiding that I considered how to process my friends into luxury items just seconds ago. As if I was willing to carry it out as soon as I had the method. That in turn made me wonder how I came up with the idea of processing friends. Had I ever had a friend named Aqua? Before that, I can't be sure if I ever had friends at all. Nothing is clear. Am I suffering from some kind of hallucination? Blurry memories of unknown origins are trying to obstruct my vision and judgment. Huh. I could no longer find the reason for the tears that were flowing from my eyes.
Auctioneer.
Of course.
This,
Sorry?
I think this jumpsuit or something.
I thought that was...
Oh no, it's just an auctioneer, sorry.
I thought that was the auctioneer.
Auctioneer.
Ah, of course. It would seem Master Garnet has been touched by the recognition of the true value of his artwork.
The auctioneer glamorized my tears as the signs of overflowing gratitude shed by a moved artist. As revolting as it is, I can't say that it's wrong. I adored this gem more than anyone, yet I loathe it at the same time. Why? Why? Why do I loathe this beautiful yet melancholic piece of work? Melancholic? What about this gem evokes such a feeling in me? Wasn't processing a friend the most rapturous part of making jewelry? No, that is no friend! It's a gem! An uncut gem! Why are these odd memories invading my mind? Keep it together, maestro! Before I knew it, the crowd murmurs, applauds, and all the other noises tormenting my ears ceased. Eyes send a piercing glare toward me from the cracked window. Pointing hands extend from sleeves belonging to different clothes, and mouths move in unison to speak one word. Garnet.
Darn it.
Garnet.
I stumbled, trying to regain my balance. The lab was in my sight again. It felt as if only a fraction of a second had passed, but simultaneously I felt like I had gone through a multitude of decades in different lives. The tubes have gone quiet. Not a voice is heard. I peek into the machines to find out the truth behind this stillness. Inside, I find friends wrapped in some sort of translucent membrane, twitching irregularly. They were curled up like fetuses waiting to be birthed anew, rejecting all interference, yearning to return to that primal state. Just as I was overcome with vertigo and sickness, the world shifted yet again. A foul performance relentlessly stabs me. Thousands of notes penetrate the body, echoing through the whole nest. All city dwellers stand in place, taking in the tidal waves of music.
Why is this whole page blank?
It's because of how they put in the picture, I guess.
He does not fit it.
Sometimes Google Docs do that.
Gee, washed up grade 9 fixer, hi!
The original LARPer.
So, this happens to me sometimes when I'm making Google Docs. Depending on how big the picture is, it'll just make a new page.
Yeah, I always modify it so it doesn't leave this massive chunk. But actually, it makes less pages for us to have to read, so we're actually glad for it.
I'm getting through this pretty fast. I didn't think I'd get through it this fast.
I know, yeah, you're going pretty well. You're going pretty well,
You're
dude.
doing very well. Yeah, you're doing crazy.
Burning anguish swells in my heart. It's too hot for me to try and hold it. What lies before my eyes is beyond all belief. It hurts to look. Perhaps this is the kind of occasion that brings a person to bloody tears. Why do I have to be robbed of my mundane happiness the instant I find it? Why was the pagion I brought crispier than ever today? Sorry, Lapis. I was too late. I remember you saying that you were a fan of the streets of music, so it'd be okay. This tragedy could have been avoided had I found a way for us to move into a nest. The piano had long since ceased, but its sound still stings me. Maybe the performance had never ended in my heart. I'm going to live the rest of my life and regret it for this moment. Staring at you in helplessness, having become part of the performance, drenched in notes of blood raining from above. This silence. This hell. My knees dropped to the ground, my legs fully bent. It didn't hurt. I am once again touching the cold floor of the laboratory. Dozens of worlds come crashing in and then sweep away in waves. In one instant, I was a fixer at Streetlight Office who had just lost his co-worker. In another, I was a director at the She Association, sending its fixers to doom. I was a poverty-stricken job seeker in an unrecognizable metropolis. A maestro of the ring, absorbed in beauty. A fixer who faced the tragic loss of his whole family. The despair all my selves carried was unbearably torturous, and I felt the urge to turn my eyes away from everything and take refuge at the end of the world. But that wasn't to be. There's still too much that remains for me to neglect and hide from. Even though the memories I experienced were harrowing, the pain I felt was proof of the love I held. I see that even if all is fated to disappear without a trace one day, there are so many things that shine while the moment is in your hands. That crossing this vast, harsh wilderness is not an insufferable task thanks to the patches of flowers I find along the way. That was a sense my friends deserved to perceive. They were not meant to be forsaken to such fate in a place like this.
The mirror resonance.
The LARPing. It's actually just LARPing.
What the hell is that?
He is just
That's
LARPing
actually
everyone.
crazy.
Splendid. Simply splendid, Garnet. Your sanity is intact at such a high refraction rate.
I heard Jamsoon's voice through the window.
I must pull Mr. Stride out of his shame and put you in there. You're the brightest gem all along.
That mesmerized look I'm sure I had at one point in one reflection is severely repulsive. That was the most disgusting pair of eyes out of all those refracted I saw over the window. I've seen many pitiable, desolate, and sorrowful eyes up to now, but that was the one I can't stand. Even a minute's brush of eye contact could engulf me in uncontrollable fury.
The experiment with that is almost complete. Just a tiny bit more, and I can perfect it at last. The glass window.
So remember, engrave those moments in my memory. My pain will be forged into a knife that will cut through your heart. My own guilt, combined with the guilt pouring in from my friends laid inside the machines. When I find the determination to keep these feelings with me, rather than try to shake them off, I realize now that although my body is in complete disorder, my mind is able to confront it directly. You. And now I declare, adjusting my halved, crumpled mask, feeling the silence that has shrouded me in darkness radiate outward. You'll die by my hands, in the most painful way imaginable.
Okay, Edgelord.
I think you actually did really well that chapter.
Yeah, you did good. Alright.
Yeah, you did really good.
Alright, they finally get shorter from
It's time for me to become a bomb.
They get shorter from here.
They secretly get longer, fool!
Oh shit, it's a play
crap.
up on the League of Nine.
You've fallen into my devious trap!
At least it's a lot of pictures, so we can like.
Okay, Moron, Ada,
me.
D7.
Is that
Are we still? Is Ada taking it back, or is V still doing it?
Ada? Hello?
Ada?
Ada's phone is probably still overheating.
Okay, V is still doing it then.
Phone.
Okay.
You.
Well, I'm sorry, my new computer did not come with a microphone installed.
No, you're fine.
It's fine. It's
You're
fine.
It's fine.
Who the fuck is this?
This is Asia.
As I thought,
You
I am become bomb. As I thought, Yonji was right.
Someone in a lab coat entered and broke the silence. Nansui made way for the scientist. It was a familiar face, the same person seen overseeing the experiment alongside Jumsoon and operating the machines in the footage Rikako showed me. Judging from his indifference, I suspect Nansui snuck that man in when he and Rikako had first infiltrated
You retard. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that. I was talking to somebody else. Sorry.
Please mute. Oh my gosh.
They were doing so well.
There's a
Okay. I'm gonna go now. Oh shit. The
I'm
result is
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't.
You're okay.
Please don't crucify me.
No, you're good.
It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
It was very hilarious. It was just very hilarious.
It was so out of nowhere. Okay, continue.
that result is a first even for you, isn't it, Isaiah?
Jumps soon.
Of the League of Nine.
Jumsoon takes a step back, so the man she called Isaiah from the League of Nine can speak freely. His eyes seemed to be locked on something far beyond his surroundings. It was as if he deemed the incapacitated ring underlings of Rikiko's body lying on the floor unworthy of his gaze. It appeared as though Isaiah, from the League of Nine, was observing me through the glass wall all this time.
The glass window. Is this
Actually, I
D7
think this
or
jumps
me?
in.
Isaiah, this is Isaiah.
The glass window is a technology that can superimpose worlds upon each other, albeit in a blurry state. Even though it's not as stable as the
I
mirror,
think that
it's
one
capable
is
of
the same. I think that one of the,
Oh,
these are not the same person talking. I
yeah,
can tell you
no,
that.
this is different. Who
These
is-
are not the same person talking.
Who am I? Who are you?
I don't know.
Oops, all darn it.
I'm Isaiah of the League of Nine. I think I'm just gonna take the second.
I think I'm the second. Because because it mentions the mirror, and why would the Jansu know the mirror?
Yeah, okay. Second one is Isaiah. The first one is Jumpsuit.
Okay. The glass window is a technology that can superimpose words upon each other, albeit in a blurry state.
Even though it's not as stable as the mirror, it's capable of superimposing a larger number of worlds.
His eyes carefully examine my body in detail, scanning through my limbs that have taken different forms, going from the right arm to the left, then my torso, left and right leg, tracing over like a slithering snake.
And most of all,
the curious stare of his emotionless eyes eventually met mine and stopped there. More precisely, he was seeing the eyes of many different garnets layered over them.
Oh.
I could see an exotic sparkle in his eyes.
I'm amazed by that man's ability to bear it all.
Of course he can. He's a gem discovered by yours truly.
Emotions flooding in from all manner of worlds must be fighting for control as we speak. Yet he is able to stand his ground without being swept away.
His assessment of my current state was accurate. As he put it, my mind was being fractured into pieces, various pain-filled sounds echoing within. Pleased to look at my scars, pleased to see my suffering, raging, crying, screaming in resentment of my adversary, myself, or the world as a whole. Different though they are in approach, all the instances of pain are equal in pitch. With each blink of an eye, I had to withstand moments that removed me from my own self to return here. Asaya nods in marvel.
Ah, so you have learned how to maintain the focus.
I looked up at him.
That's why you are able to keep your mind as your own, despite embracing so many pains that not a single trace of your original exterior remains. There still are foggy spots here and there, but those can be clarified with no problem. And then, once I do...
Unable to contain his thrill, he gapes wide.
Ultimately, it could become a singularity to surpass the mirror of my friend Yi Sang's creation. All it took was curving the reflection very slightly, and the things it achieved.
Refraction rate. I've heard that term before. In Laps's footage, Jumpsoon ordered researchers to raise it far past the normal amount, and that scientist did as she told, in spite of the concerns he raised. Consequently, the children shattered miserably.
A higher refraction rate means you yield more of your heart to the glass window, but it allows for more panes of glass to stack. It can only be successful if you master the delicate art of perishing your heart without killing it, like you are doing right now.
Meaning, the kids who regressed in a cocoon forms were faced with as many, or perhaps thousands more, worlds of their reflected selves as I did, and couldn't withstand it.
Now, Oh, well, I think that's D7.
Yeah, that's me. Now tell me, little Jim, how were you to achieve without any prior experience? I
That's
beg you,
Jimson.
young friend. This has the potential to be greater than the mirror world technology. My glass window can rise above all its. Is that me or is it Isaiah?
No, that I'm pretty sure that's you.
Okay. I beg you, young friend. This has the potential to be greater than the mirror technology. My glass window can rise above all its competitors of the same nature. Let's put aside rubbish like water of the puddle. Just like debated things aren't worthy of being considered scientific.
Oh, frick. Nope, that was Isaiah.
No.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's
I was thinking, because no way this guy says, like, my mirror. Like, that's his thing. It's fine. Such passion. It really was worth risking any comparison to bring you here, Isaiah.
Jumsoon says, making satisfied eyes at Isaiah. And all of this disgusts me to its core. It's simple. So I decided to give them a piece of insight they seek so dearly, mustering the strength to get this choked voice out of my throat. I have...
That's your D7.
What did you say, Garnet? Did the red gaze hand something over to you?
Jumsoon approaches the glass wall to hear me better, to observe me closely for any precious techniques Mr. Virgilius might have granted me. What did she expect? Of course I wouldn't possess anything impressive like that. Though he gave me his gladius and coat, I am no longer using either of them. Only, if I had to name the reason why I can bear the crushing weight of countless glass windows, I am going back with them. It's faith. Faith that I'll save Lapis and my friends and return to the office of Mr. Virgilius. It will keep me secure to the end of my rope. These kids will break free from their cocoons and come back with us. Lapis may be enduring immense pain somewhere here, but she won't let go of the thread of hope. A massive lance handcrafted by Alice?
Alice, I think.
Alice. A massive lance handcrafted by Alice Workshop's meisters falls into my right hand. In the world where I was a color, I knew how to wield that workshop's weapons. After, the memory vividly imprinted upon each fiber of my muscles shaped my posture into the ideal javelin thrower's stance. I kill you. Creating an explosive shockwave thrashing the eardrums, I outstretched my arm in Jumsoon's direction. The lance crashes right in the middle of the glass wall. Jumsoon's brows flinched in response. The wall began to crack around the workshop weapon and fell to bits with a loud crackle.
This is rather surprising. This glass can't be damaged with most weapons.
I could see Jumsoon's face between the falling shards. Mild surprise is all you would show. You have no idea how clear and unshakable this faith sustaining me is. You couldn't imagine what it's like when you've lived a life of greed. My faith is fervent, aflame. With the lance now departed, a bat is in my hands. Its heat burns my palms red, sending a wave of searing pain through the skin. But I soon realized that the scorching sensation came from the burn of my heart, not my hands. This mark was left when I lost what was precious to me, and it ached as I looked to the quietly flickering streetlight. Then, a spark flown from the fiery anguish landed on me. Layers of sorrow gently pile up, adding weight to the heap. Though my mind had wavered, I was able to handle it. That weighty pile of sorrow turns to anger. Speak. My mind was propelled to Jumsoon's vicinity in an instant. Speak, damn you! The flaming bat whistles towards Jumsoon's head. The sounds of rushing wind and crackling fire follow after a short interval. Jumsoon turns to the side to dodge, but I won't give her room to breathe. The bat is swung left, right, and then in a circle before flying downward, yet Jumsoon evades it all with ease. Only a lingering trail of flame remains in the space. I can't allow her any quarter. If this weapon won't work... I firmly planted my left leg on the floor, lifting my right leg to swim at Jumsoon. The Maestro's outfit has a flexibility-enhancing material weaved into it, which allows me to deliver a more powerful kick. It was wisdom I earned through Maestro Garner's window. Tell me how to bring them back to normal! The roundhouse kick caught her by surprise. Her reaction wasn't fast enough to get out of its way. The tip of my foot grazed her side, causing her to stumble. Still,
The cocoons. I'ma just read it.
it didn't
Hey,
seem...
sorry to ruin everything midway through, but who is the narrator for this again? I'm probably.
It's Garnet.
Garnet.
He's Garnet.
It's Garnet, the person's been speaking.
Okay, you keep going, V. Never mind then.
It didn't seem to have left a good impact. She slows and turned her eye to the squirming kids inside the machines again. I am overcome with unpleasant and appalling emotions. However, now is not the time to suppress them. Is this still...
What are you?
Yeah, I think that's UV.
What are... I close my eyes and reach for the stillness in the dark. I find a red line and grasp it. When I open my eyes, a red sword was gripped in my right hand. The blade slashed at Jumsoon like a gale, leaping a crimson trace. I attacked with the intention to behead her, but she regained her balance quickly and deftly slipped away from the wall. But I won't miss her this time.
Botched boundary of
Gamba.
death.
You felt the gamba.
The sword's direction shifted in a quick twist and headed for Jumsoon's left shoulder. The sturdiness and flexibility of the maestro's outfit meant a sudden slash like this was unlikely to cut through, but... in the world where I was a director at an association, I never once failed to slay a target with whom I made contact. An arm lopped off of his shoulder tumbled to the floor. Will you open up after I take your other arm? I was surprised by the way I spoke. I never thought I was capable of saying things like this. Threats or intimidation were usually a job for experienced fixers like Rikako or Denver. However, once I gave a lashing from my own tongue, I could see that it was another part of the struggle to stay alive. It wasn't a boastful display of expertise, it was a symptom of a cold and uncaring heart.
To tell you the truth, those cocoons are new to me too.
Even though she had just lost an arm, Jinsoon's face still maintains an arrogant composure. It doesn't change that she's at a disadvantage, that much was clear. The tide of the battle should have turned in my favor with this. She has to be barely keeping herself up from the amount of blood she's losing, but Jimsoon's gleeful smile won't leave her face.
My dear Garnet, I'm sorry to disappoint your desperation, but it's hard not to divert my attention to those curiosities.
Don't be ridiculous! Who else could have?
At some point...
Asaya interrupted the conversation and began talking. It was in complete disregard of the fight that was taking place, or even the possibility that the sword I'm wielding or the other weapons in the scene might be pointed at him at any moment. He continues to talk as if such fears were redundant.
At some point, crystalloid or ovoid transformations such as these began occurring on rare occasions, after a failed test. Previously, all the failed subjects would do is shatter to pieces.
What are you?
It started happening around the second passing of the White Knights, presumably. What is intriguing is the natural occurrences of this phenomenon seem to have also been reported, completely unrelated to our experiments.
I don't understand. You didn't make them that way on purpose?
We? For what? Oh.
Keep going.
Is it me?
I think it's me.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just
Oh, Garnet, why would we ever partake in the worthless endeavor of encasing... Oh, this is D7 after reading it a bit more.
Okay, I have to say, we, for what, O Garnet? Why would he ever partake in the worthless endeavor of encasing precious raw stones in those fleshy sacks?
But then, those cocoons...
I've yet to hear of...
That's you.
Yeah, I've yet to hear of any cases where subjects went back to their pre-cocoon state. While there have been attempts to forcibly open the chrysalides, the results were rather abysmal. They seem to undergo a mutation of sorts once cocooned.
What? Why are you so apathetic about it? Aren't you saying those kids have no way to go back to normal?
Well...
No, I think that one's Asaya and then it's Jumsoon.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it is what it is.
You never know. The metamorphoses might yield more valuable gems.
You mean there really is no way to turn them back? Is that right? No, it can't be. Whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to turn them back!
Rawr.
I embrace silence. In my hand is a revolver. Like a skilled hunter, I have complete mastery of this weapon I've never used before. I pull the trigger without cocking the hammer to fire 6 shots. 2 of them manage to land on Junsoon's upper body, but they fail to penetrate the clothing and bounce off as crumpled nuggets of lead. I push the cylinder outward to expel the spent casings. My other hand reached for my waist, only to notice I have no reserve ammo. The gun, having outlived its usefulness, is tossed to Junsoon. I see the lance I threw at the glass wall now struck on the floor. There was no need to think about what to do. I thrust it deep in my enemy's direction. She dodged? No, I won't let her again. A huge hammer is placed in my hands, and it ruthlessly slams to the ground where Junsoon would have moved. She stepped back? Then the longsword should do it. A blade much taller than my height draws a large arc along the horizon, cutting across the hammer and lance lodged in the floor. More, I still need more. A Ranga dagger in my right hand, and Alice gauntlet in my left. I leapt forward to see Junsoon's infuriating mug, still showing no signs of panic. I jab a plate of steel into it, and strike forth an edge of wrought iron. But she evades them. She dodges them all. That slimy crook won't let me hit her once. Why? I should have mastered these weapons, but it feels like my body can't replicate half of my knowledge. I can't stop here. I fling the dagger, aiming for her heart. Alas, it's blocked by Junsoon's weapon, held with her one arm. I'll need something more effective, something other than the ones I dropped on the ground. Now I hold a heavy mace. I viciously swing it to drive Junsoon into a corner where she can't escape. She's cornered without a doubt, but I haven't managed to land a clean hit or make her visibly tense. That won't go on for long. The shotgun will do well against a cornered target. Current black and white projectiles shower Junsoon's body. Pellets, slugs, occasional flashes and flames. After emptying the barrel, I toss the shotgun away and summon the greatsword, striking downward from head to toe. Silver casings roll around the floor along with empty shells. The smell of gunpowder rising from the spent ammo blends with the dust from broken tiles and walls, filling the room with odor. My last weapon will be Durandal. It will be your death sentence. With this one final blow, I will end Junsoon's life. Alas.
He is so sad. Boo-hoo, my wife died.
Depresso.
Boo-hoo, my friend is dead. And then what? What's the point when it won't bring Lapis back? Suddenly, a mournful question rings in my mind. Lapis, she who was reduced to piano notes and scattered in the wind. The woman who will no longer turn up even if I wait day and night. The woman who is gone in every sense, leaving not a gentle breeze as she passed. The rest of my life will be shrouded in horrible darkness. Nothing will console me. In my world, gone forever pitch black. Sorrow will be the one thing staring straight into me. So it will all be the same, even if I break the string of wrath before my eyes. Nothing will change for me, even if I brandish a sword for a better tomorrow, for you are trapped in the past, unable to join me in the present. No matter how far I go, all that awaits will be graves. Durandal didn't come. And at last, as those shells are being taken off, I am returned to the man I originally was. The air around me wavers with the heat leaving my body. While I kept pulling out weapons to attack with, the burden on my heart grew, and eventually the reflections fell off layer after layer.
Done already?
Seeing me stop dead in my tracks, Junsoon raises her weapon with one arm. All that onslaught was for naught. I was helpless against the assault, having lost the strength to fight back.
What I need is that brain of yours. I promise to show you even more worlds through reflections. Hope you don't mind, my Garnet.
I thought I could get back to my feet, but it was no use. My legs were sprawled on the other side of the room, broken and tattered. The lids of the laboratory pods opened one by one, letting out shrieks. I I dragged myself along the floor of my hands to take a closer look. Oh fuck, it's the Pecatulums.
Yep.
Holy shit. What emerged from the cocoons were neither butterflies nor friends. They were things, doing nothing other than screaming, crawling. One after another, things unknown to me were escaping the machines. Everything crashed to an end. Those beings crying in an unrecognizable language had not an ounce of possible humanity left in them. I get the feeling I've been through this before. At least, a darkly stained garnet behind one of the windows has. The inability to do anything. An endless despair. Overwhelmed by that emotion, I retreated inward. I was subject to constant pressure. The weight of cumulus glass panes finally sinks in. Curses screams by myself from numerous worlds pressed down on me all at once. Bent, shrunk, and warped was my mind, having nowhere to fall back. I want to regress, back into the void where I feel nothing. I'm reminded of that rainy day. Feelings rise up against my will like dead fish floating to the surface belly up. Of course, that unwillingness itself had long diminished. Creepy and foul music enveloping the city passes my eardrums and drops off into my heart with such force that it could erode. The suffering emotions I felt that day constantly strangle me. My friends hid into cocoons. I want to hide as they did. But then they crawl out. What emerged were indescribable beings. Friends. Plunk. Sorry, everyone. I was too late. Let's stop here. I think it's enough.
Is this me?
I don't know.
I have no idea who this is.
I mean, who else could it be?
Who is this?
Check the next
I don't
page
know.
real quick. See if it like.
I think the.
Does it get revealed?
I don't know.
It doesn't at all.
I think it's me. I think it's me.
Go ahead.
No, Garnet. This can't be. How can this be?
Shouts coming from outside grow faint. I slowly close my eyes, hoping they won't open again.
Why must you of all gems go inside a cocoon?
I hope no one comes looking for me. This will be a comfort I won't give up.
Isaiah, explain to me just what is this cocoon? And what does it have to run with experiments?
It was so simple after all. It was as simple as abandoning myself. There was nothing more to it than closing my eyes and leaving my body for hungered sins to feast on. Like that, I crawled up in a tiny little world, and inside I faced the fires of guilt extending an arm to shake my hand.
Stone.
What the fuck is that?
Why you turn into a Pecatulum, bro?
Well, into a cocoon first.
Alright, we have 5 left. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm off now, guys. Good night.
Okay, yeah, these are not as short as I was hoping they would be.
Yeah, I'm also going to be leaving, I'm afraid to say.
So are we going to keep going, or are we going to leave the last 5 to later?
I think we have to stop.
I need to do.
Do as you will.
Yeah,
So we do it tomorrow or like another day. We're all free.
We got through 15. Do we want to stop here and continue and finish it up next week?
Yeah, we do.
Or I'll put up another sketch.
Sure, sounds good.
All right.
Honestly, getting through like 3/4 of it wasn't that bad.
No, not that bad. Distortion Detective, we could only do like 10 at once because those were a lot longer in general, but...
If it was all manga, we could have done it all in
Yeah, we would have finished by now if it was all manga. But turning it back into regular text gave way too much extra narration. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording then, and we'll pick up whenever we manage to schedule the next one.
Yeah. Bye-bye, YouTube.
Just schedule it at the same time next week.